Ryan. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Won't be long. We're gonna finish setting up here. How you been doing, Russell? Okay. Sorry about that. I just had to click on some extra things here. Hey, Phantom Hodges. We got no snow here, but it is starting to snow though. Phantom Hodges, yeah, it's starting to snow. Man, it takes a lot to set up this morning. The Zoom wasn't working that fantastic this morning. Live chat. Hey, Canadian drone pilot. It's frigid cold out there. Okay. No, we don't have any snow here yet. It's just starting to snow now. Hey, Neil. Good morning. Hope you're feeling good today. Turn my camera on. Doors. I'm waiting for deliveries today, so. Yeah, right now here it's doing 0 Celsius here. Hey, Dave, how you doing? I think it's in a minus 2 or 3. Marcel, hey, you're up damn early. Did you go to bed, Marcel? Hope you had a good weekend, Dave. Hey, Rich. How you doing?
Hey, good. I can honestly say I beat JDS in this morning.
Everybody did.
I guess they're all sleepy and tired from yesterday.
We have a very strong winds here today. 70 km/h.
That's crazy.
And,
That is crazy.
We got a little bit of snow, but not much. I mean, I'll share my screen and show you there, but nothing to write home about. That's all we got. It's snowing now a little bit. You see my camera, how it's moving? Because of the wind.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Just a little. Yeah.
I tightened her down yesterday.
Wow. Yeah, we're getting lots of wind here. The ground. Well, it was first raining yesterday, and then we got some snow, so everything started to freeze as the temperature dropped.
Okay.
So my wife was out there. She's out there right now. She's giving the dogs a walk. She's off today.
Okay.
And and she said, "Hey, it's a bit slippery out here."
Must be.
My daughter had a scare last night, or yesterday evening.
Yeah.
She lives about an hour, well, about 45 minutes away from me in Woodstock, Ontario.
Yeah.
And so she was traveling to work, and then that was fine. And then coming home, she lost control of the car.
Huh.
She hit an icy patch, right?
And
black ice. Yeah, black ice. And she lost control of the car, and it started to spin out on her. She tried to get control of it. She ended up in the opposite lane towards oncoming traffic.
Oh.
And then she ended up eventually stopping the vehicle on the opposite, like that opposite side of the road, on the shoulder, right? Before she hit, like she didn't hit the ditch.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
And yeah, exactly. She was just like, she just said to me, I had to sit there for like good 10 minutes just to get myself back together again.
Oh,
she was so upset.
Mm-hmm.
And then she kind of got her wits about her, and then she slowly, started to, get the car in the right direction.
Yeah.
And then kind of made her way home. But she said it just scared the living dickens out of her.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah. So
I want to say hi to JDS. Nana's Cookcraft Corner. Phantom Hockey says, I got clean off my truck and the bus. Well, I'm glad my carport is up. And the car is in it.
JDS, tell your daughter to stop stunt driving, bro. Hey, tell you, after you have one of those butt clenching moments, I think you get a good dose of humility in that instant, and you begin to respect the fact that anything can happen when the weather goes in the wrong direction. You know what I mean? Nobody's ready for it, so.
Hey, this is my car is parked in her bed. I never close the door during the winters because every time the wind comes, the snow doesn't really go in, just a little bit. But that's how I keep it all winter.
Nice.
Hey, Hugh, how you doing?
Good morning, gentlemen.
Getting ready for a big move?
Yep. Just having some coffee. Gotta go pick up the van at 9.
Nice. How's the weather in your neck of the woods there, Hugh? Roger and I were just talking, and he's got it pretty windy, and we've had some snow here in Waterloo.
Oh, goodness.
And it's all icy. It's all icy right now, but the temperatures are supposed to go up to like something stupid, like 15 or 16 by the end of the week. It doesn't even make sense.
We're at -2 this morning.
Oh yeah.
Cold and cloudy.
Yep. I'll do this. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. I was gonna take a picture of what it looks like out the window, but then I got to draw the drape back, let all the light in.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what snow looks like. Well, at least most of us do.
Snow? What's snow? I've never seen snow before.
Yeah.
Did
You know
get any of
the
that?
old story.
Hugh, did you get
Yep.
any snow this morning?
No,
Did you
I
get
don't
any
think
snow?
so. No, none.
None?
No. Well, hold on a second. Holy shit. Wait a second.
Breaking news on the Canadian Drone Hub.
Well, it's
I just looked
snowing
at my
here
neighbors.
anyways.
I looked at my neighbor's house and I thought I saw snow on the roof, but no, we're good. You guys had me going there.
You know what they say in Canada? Hold my coffee and watch this.
Yeah. I gotta change check my temperature here too. I took it off my phone, but my phone, I don't trust it.
You don't trust your phone, Roger?
No,
Say what?
What?
because from the Weather Bureau, it says it's doing -3 here. And on my phone, it says nothing. And on my phone, it says
The
it's
only
doing
app that I
+5.
use is the Weather Network.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that seems to be reasonably accurate.
Yeah.
It's right now it's -1 here, and it feels like -6 with the wind chill.
Huh.
So I guess I'm a little screwed, blued, and tattooed for any flying for now. But by 9 a.m., hey, no, it still feels like -6. That darn wind chill.
So we're supposed to get snow too tomorrow.
But get this, guys. Look at this. This is nuts. I'm gonna try to get this out. There we go. So it's not. Can you see that?
Yeah.
12,
Yeah.
13 degrees. That looks like nice weather coming.
I know, but
That's
look at
awesome.
that. Like compared to today,
Yeah,
that's insane.
that's Canada.
Wow.
We have some real weather extremes, don't we?
Yeah.
Yep. But you know what's worse is out west in Calgary where they get those Chinooks. They'll go from a blizzard to like a 25-degree-Celsius day overnight. You know, like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's yeah. Yeah. I don't want to. I don't want that.
That's true. See
I'll
what
be happy
JDS
with
wrote
like,
down? Yeah. That's true,
Rich, I have
JDS.
driven about 1.5 million kilometers in the last 20 years for work. That's one thing I learned.
Sorry, people in chat. I forgot all about you this morning.
That's true. JDS, you know what? That's like a fundamental truth. I think even, like people who drive truck or service vehicles or whatever, we often forget about them when it comes to this weather. And yeah, exactly. Like you never have enough experience. You always have to be sort of on the offensive or the defensive, right? Not the defensive. And the biggest thing is like when the weather shifts like this, your whole mental state about driving needs to change too. Like your stopping distances are, need to be longer, all these things, right? Your control of the vehicle, you got to be, a little smoother.
I don't find people are very good at doing that though.
No.
No.
Well, because we're habitual, right? So we get used to it being a certain way, and then you get used to operating something in a certain way. And then when your environment changes drastically, it's like it's almost like your time change for people. It's like your internal adjustments have to all change, right?
Yeah. Well, good morning to everybody in chat. Hope you guys are having a good day today.
Absolutely.
I will be very excited once this day is over because I got a lot of heavy lifting to do today. And then tomorrow should be very interesting. Yeah.
Because that's when you're going to smell like Rub A535.
No, tomorrow's the election, right? So that's going to be an interesting. I don't want to talk politics, but I'm just saying it's going to be an interesting day tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to be watching CNN all day tomorrow.
I'm tired of just take me to the results, and there you go. That's the end of it.
Yeah.
I've seen enough drama. We have enough drama in Canadian politics, let alone American politics. But
that's true.
I know what happens in our American neighbors trickles down, affects Canada. I get it, and the rest of the countries. But yeah.
So did you see my last video, Richard? I guess you did, eh?
No, all honesty, I haven't seen your most recent one. I haven't had
No?
a chance yet. No, between my daughter calling me last night, I don't know
Yeah.
if you caught this. She got into a bit of a scary moment when she was coming home from work. She lost control of the car. It started to spin on her and into the opposite lane onto oncoming traffic.
Okay.
And yeah, and then she got lucky, really lucky. Must have been an angel looking down on her, because I tell you, she ended up on the opposite side of the road, on the curb, like on the shoulder, not in the ditch.
Okay.
And that was it. It's, that's how
Yeah.
everything stopped.
Marcel
So, yeah.
says the first episode of The Good Doctor's new season airs today.
Oh,
Either
yeah.
this episode or the next, I may make a deadly appearance.
That's pretty awesome that we know a cool actor. That's
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
Good for you, Marcel.
Even though
That's
he
really
lays down
exciting.
on a job.
Oh, does he lay down on the job in this
Well,
one?
it's like makes his deadly appearance. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
come on. You got to throw us more of a bone than that.
What's up, Jackson?
Just a little more.
Jackson RC, good morning.
Messages.
Yeah. Yeah, so yesterday I got 10 minutes to go fly yesterday. I went and flew.
Oh, lucky you.
I got 2 videos out of it. So
Good.
then
Look
my
at
son-
Roger go, man.
Then
Like,
my
I'm
son
impressed,
pulled in
buddy.
the yard. Yeah. Then my son pulled in the yard and had to put away my toys and go and work.
Damn.
Finished putting up that bloody carport yesterday.
Yeah.
At least it's done.
Yep. Looks good.
Yeah. It's solid. It's up there pretty solid. So
I like the way Roger says that. Yeah.
Oh my. Hey, Jackson, RC Aviation, what's the weather like in your neck of the woods? I bet you it's a wee bit warmer than what we have.
well, you had very strong winds yesterday when you was on the chat yesterday.
Oh yeah.
What's up, JDS? How you doing, buddy?
I'd like to thank everybody for checking out my latest video and then saying, leaving a comment. And everybody check out everybody's channel today, and don't forget to hit their like button also. And my like button.
Yeah, those geese were pretty amazing. What's up, Michael Blade? How you doing, man?
So yesterday I went and filmed some snow geese. And lucky I was patient because there's one part there I wanted to move ahead, but I stayed where I was, and lucky I did because I would have gotten hit.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jackson, I see same thing here.
You know, I've actually never seen a snow goose except in your video.
Huh?
Yeah, never seen it.
Her name. Brent Ariel said the name of it in my chat. He gave it the name, the real name of them.
Oh, there's a different name for them?
Yeah. I can't
Anyway,
remember.
I've only ever seen Canadian geese. I've never seen the other kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did see some different ones in Iceland, but they were called barnacle geese or something. They were white, but they're slightly different than the other ones. Very pretty though.
I'll see what Brent Ariels called them. Hold on. My channel. He says he usually get them in Ontario, but this year he didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
They don't get them this year. Didn't get them. Brent. They're called tundra swans.
Oh,
What was that again?
Tundra swans.
Tundra.
Then I have seen them. No, barnacle geese. That's different. Never mind.
Daisy, Joe,
Let me
dude,
check
good
it out.
morning, good morning.
Barnacle geese.
That's what that Brent area calls them. Tundra swans. Here we call them snow geese.
I like snow geese better personally.
Yeah.
It's got a nicer ring to it. And here are some pictures of some snow geese, as opposed to, look, there's some tundra swans. We got them there tundra swans over there, eh? Because we're like Canadian, eh?
Because here, I don't know. In Quebec, we also call them snow geese. So
I have seen them then, Roger. They are the same ones that were in Iceland. Tundra swans and barnacle geese. There's two different kinds, but I've seen both of those. I didn't realize the tundra swan was also in Canada. Wow.
They probably migrate to Iceland.
What's that?
They probably migrate to Iceland.
Yeah. In the summertime, they had a big nursery. Like there was at this place I was at, there was all these nests, you know?
Yeah.
Blind Neil put a good link in there. Allaboutbirds.org guide. Cool.
There we go.
Check that.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Adult blue morph. Goodness.
So I don't think I'm going to be doing any flying anytime soon until we see the warmer temperatures come back.
Oh, yeah?
You don't think so? I like flying in the snow.
Well, not in, like, you got to remember, I guess, the temperatures too, right? Because a drone can only operate safely within certain temperature ranges, right? I mean, you can push it and, you know, do all the tricks that you can think of, like, you know, keeping the battery packs within the inside of your coat pockets to against your body heat to keep them warm, stuff like that.
Hey, Magic, good morning.
Yeah, I just find flying when there's flurries quite beautiful, especially over, you know, trees or natural areas. I've got some of my very best footage in snowstorms.
Wow.
Yep.
Well, let's see now. Oh, hey, Monday, what's today? No, that can't be. November 9th. Well, November 9th. Well, I got a 14-day look ahead here. Okay, so Wednesday is supposed to be 12 degrees, Thursday 12 degrees, Friday 12 degrees. Okay, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday.
Yeah.
There you go.
I do have a chance on Tuesday, though, tomorrow.
All depends on the wind.
I know.
When I was filming those videos yesterday, I was getting high wind warnings.
Yeah.
I had to bring my drone down.
Well, that's just it. Like, for example, on Wednesday, it feels like 10 degrees, okay? But they're saying 27 kilometer an hour southwest winds with 41 kilometer an hour gusts. Wow. So that's what you got to be careful of, right? Is the prevalent wind and the wind gusts. And of course, that's based on I think the Environment Canada and Weather Network. You may know this. Do you know what they base those calculations on? Like, what height is it? Like,
the only thing I know is that the temperature profile is about 5 degrees per 5 degrees Fahrenheit per 1,000 feet. I just remember that fact.
Okay.
If the temperature drops 5 degrees per 1,000.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can remember off the top of my head. And in Fahrenheit, because I learned it when I was in the US flying my gliders. Which makes a big difference. If you're like let's say it's 80 degrees on the tarmac, when you get 3,000 feet, you know, then you're at like 65 degrees. So it makes a big difference.
Oh yeah.
It can be quite cool up there. But I remember days when it was
Moments fly at DJI November 4th, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's when Mavic Mini is supposed to. Mavic Mini is supposed to break out and all that.
It's got to be, right?
Yeah, that's it, Manic Magic. I understand.
Yeah, us too, buddy.
Night trains in the house, everybody.
Choo choo, night train. What's up?
Looks like JDS is going to try to get everything in Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. He wants to ride, fly, probably go for a swim, try to get it all in.
Yeah, buddy. Let's do it.
I don't blame you. Oh, hang on. I was looking at the wrong weather report, though. It defaulted to Miller Lake, which is where my trailer is on my app here.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see what reality says. Why is that even worse?
What reality says.
Okay.
I reject your reality and I substitute it with my own. Mythbusters.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's kind of.
That's even better. Screw you, Rich. Screw
know.
you and your 19 degrees.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Send that up here, man. Come on.
Yeah. Wednesday.
It's frigid.
Tuesday, 8 degrees, but they're saying with less than a millimeter of something or other.
Yeah.
But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday, I think right up until Monday of next week, we're getting double digits. Now, Tuesday is double digits, but solid, whatever, something wet. I don't know. Could be rain, could be snow.
Yeah.
Good Lord,
It'll probably
38
be rain
Celsius.
Yeah.
Magic,
Holy
magic,
cow.
38 Celsius. Yeah, that's pretty hot.
That's too hot for me, buddy.
Wow.
I'm actually glad it's kind of cold today because I'm kind of fat and sweaty. So when I start moving stuff around, it's nice to have a cool day, so I'm not dying.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to jump on the DJI site. I want to see what the heck these crazy people are doing. There it is, DJI.
DJI.
Oh, hey, DJI. I'm going to see if I can get this on the screen. Is it going to flip for me? No, of course not. Okay. And you see it on the phone. Oh, crappers. There we go. Black Friday.
Gift
So they're going to have some sales on.
Uh-huh.
Right on.
So you got to watch for that.
So they're gonna have when is it? When is it? Is it started already?
It's on their DJI site, but let me see. Back.
So everybody's gonna wait till Black Friday to buy the Mavic Mini. Too.
Not the new one though. They won't have that.
No.
Okay. Here's the gift guide. Okay, here we go. So what's available? Hey, DJI Pocket 2. So if anybody's looking for a DJI Pocket 2, it's on sale for I think $349 US. Okay, the Mavic Mini.
Yeah, now we're talking.
That's probably not the Fly More combo, just the original one. $349.
Rich, do you need my shipping address? I'll give that to you, buddy.
Hey, if I had the extra coin, I think I'd make it happen. But no. Look at this Mavic Air 2, $799 US. That's not bad. Not bad.
I'm just waiting to see if they're gonna have a Black Friday on tires.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
can you wait that long though? Because that's
Yeah.
the 27th, right?
I know I got till 15th of December.
Oh, okay. Well, then you got time, I guess. That's good.
I already got winter tires in my car, but they're not gonna be fantastic for the winter. I got
Oh, so you're looking for a new set of winter tires?
yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Brand new, not secondhand, just brand new.
Yeah.
Here comes.
Oh, there you go, but guys, there you go. If you ever want to get an FPV,
Mm-hmm. How
Very
much are they
nice.
going for? Did they say? No.
yeah, you get experience combo. I got one of those. Not the combo.
Okay, Marcel. You be safe today.
Have a great day, Marcel. Take care, buddy.
Take care, Marcel.
No lying down on the job. I don't care if you're acting or not. Come on now.
And you could have threw us a few more, like little hints there.
Yeah.
Hey, Man Cave Heath. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon to you, I should say.
What's up, man?
You need the criteria pack, creator pack, wireless update of camera, wireless mic, and much more. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Is that like the DJI FPV package or something?
No, I think he's talking maybe the new
camera.
what's it called? The
Oh, for the Osmo.
Osmo Pocket.
Right.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Phantom Hodges, you be safe on the road.
See you, Paul. That was a good stream last night, Roger. That was pretty. Had a good time. Your evening
Pretty
streams
good.
are pretty fun, eh?
Yeah.
Glad to get on a bit more of them.
Yeah, I was able to watch for a little bit, then I got called for work again, so I was like,
Darn.
Well, it's snowing here now.
Will you have a look at your camera? Let's see what's going on.
Yep, I'll show you that.
Let's see the snow, Roger.
hey, here's an interesting thing. I called a few Best Buys the other day. I actually got a chance to get through to 2 different locations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the one place just flat out said, nope, sorry, we have the Mavic Mini. We have the Mini 2, but it's all locked up in a cage.
Yeah.
And we can't release it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said, okay, fine. And I was trying to ask him some more questions, and he was like, no, he wasn't willing to give me any answers.
Yeah.
I called up a different place and started chatting with this guy, approached it a little differently. And he turned around and started sharing some info with me. Apparently he's and I can't divulge the location, obviously, but he's like that department manager, right?
Okay.
That happened to get. And like there's the overall store manager, and then they have sub managers for each section, right?
Yeah.
And he's like the manager for that section where the drones are. And he said head office sent out a very, very stern email to all the Best Buys.
Yeah.
Very stern. And they were blunt and straight to the point that if from that date forward, anyone sold a DJI product that wasn't to be released before its official release date, and they don't validate within the store with their immediate supervisor or manager or even store, whatever their hierarchy is, right? That before placing the product on the shelf, severe disciplinary action will be taken.
Ooh.
Yeah.
20 lashes.
They didn't quite turn around and say, we're going to kick your butt to the curb.
Yeah.
But, they left it pretty open.
Yeah.
So you can imagine DJI must have sent a pretty strong letter to Best Buy.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. And, and rightly so. I mean, that.
Yeah.
We were all thinking it might have been a publicity stunt, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not. Whoops.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
Yes, girl. Yeah.
I don't know. To be honest, I'm pretty excited about the Mavic Mini 2 now. Based on those leaks, I'm really impressed.
Yeah. I'd still like to see if it can truly handle, and you know what? We're used to the bigger, heavier drones, right?
Yeah.
If you and even the Spark itself, right? I mean,
Spark was great. Spark could handle wind. Yeah,
it's a tank.
It was heavy. It could handle the wind.
Yeah.
John Coopy says most people don't realize this, but the Mavic Mini 2 is not the first DJI leak at Best Buy this year. So they are very pissed off.
Oh, really? That's interesting. What else got leaked, John?
Oh, I think maybe it had something to do with the Osmo Pocket.
Oh, boy.
Right? I'm not sure, but I thought I saw something about some people actually going into Best Buy and getting that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. John, John Coopy, you can chime in maybe. I mean, I guess at this point it doesn't matter if you tell us, what other products, Best Buy sort of said, oops, yeah, we shouldn't have done that.
Oopsie. My bad.
Well, and I get it. Best Buy's a really big distribution chain for DJI, right?
Yeah.
But you I guess in a way, DJI has to play nice too, because let's face it, it boils down to money, right?
Oh yeah.
If
Mhm.
obviously DJI partnered with Best Buy, so now they have this huge distribution network. So how much time and money does that save DJI, right? They take a huge shipment of a particular product or products, ship it
Yeah.
to a central distribution warehouse in the United
Mhm.
States or
Yeah.
Canada, or it goes to the States first, then to Canada, and then they don't have to worry about it, right?
Oh,
They don't have to worry about shipping it to individuals. They don't have to worry about any of those associated administrative things or anything like that. Oh, you got snow.
Roger, you should go put your drone up in that for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, seriously, you get some amazing footage with the snow. It's beautiful.
Yeah, but how windy is it?
It's very windy. We're supposed to get 70-kilometer-hour winds.
Listen to Hugh.
Come on. Anyway, guys, I'm sorry. I got to go and get ready with the kids. I'll see you later.
You
All
gotta
right.
move your son. Okay,
Yeah.
you be safe there. Hugh.
Have a good
All
day,
right, be
guys.
safe, buddy.
We'll see you later.
Have fun.
Hey, Rich, I heard your conversation. I don't know if you saw the posting in YouTube of guy that posted and was talking about he went into his Best Buy, had it in his hands, was headed towards the front counter, and he got attacked by about 5 employees from all over the store saying, "You can't leave the store with that. You can't."
Yeah. Good morning, Paul.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Good.
I'm
And
sorry
yourself?
I came in on the tail end of Hugh,
That's okay.
but Hugh's on a mission today.
Yep. Oh wow, John.
Oh, look what John Coopy put in the chat there.
So Paul, how was your day so far?
Well, let's see. I went out and raked some leaves and got them out to the curb, and
Is it your garbage day today?
colder than hell. I probably should have been wearing a coat. But
I take it you haven't had any snow yet, Paul.
oh yeah,
light
we had
stuff.
snow on and off yesterday, but nothing that stuck. But we had snow squalls on and off all day yesterday.
Oh, wow. We had snow squalls. Well, what started off to be rain in the early part of the day
Yeah.
turned to snow. And now the roads, well, hopefully the main roads, the salters have gotten to them, but usually I don't trust the first, whether
Yeah.
it's a crazy snowfall, the freaky snowfall or whatever, because you got to look at it this way. The cities look at their budgets and they predict that they're going to start sanding or salting or doing whatever, plowing at a certain time, and they understand that could happen a bit sooner. But they also look at the weather forecast. So if the weather says, "Oh, I'm going to warm up to like double digits in the next 2 days," they're not going to be aggressively salting and sanding. They're just going to do maybe some, critical key areas, just a little bit, right, to keep things safe.
Yeah. John Coopy says, yeah, this year's the second Best Buy leak about DJI products in the same year.
Yeah.
Well,
He says
I saw another posting of another young fella that bought one at Best Buy as well.
Yeah. Well, you had to get in, I guess, if you were lucky enough to walk into a Best Buy
the day
like the first fellow Manuel did. Roger, you should be kind of interesting. I know that he's done a few interviews now, but I think he's got his email on his YouTube page.
Yeah,
it'd be kind of cool to reach out to him, ask him if he wants to share, because I don't think he's been on all these American.
Yeah, he's been on everybody's channel.
Yeah, it'd be interesting just to have a quick chat with him on the Canadian Drone Hub, possibly.
I wonder how many subscribers he's up to now and how many views, because he was growing fast.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
He had like 230 before this all hit.
Yeah.
No, he was at 30 subscribers.
30.
Yeah,
30.
and,
Yeah.
and now he hit over 1K.
Yeah. Which is great because like his whole premise from doing YouTube videos, and you can tell he's a pretty straight shooting guy. He's not, he's pretty quiet, in general. And he just by the way he carries himself, and he doesn't have his thumbs in his suspenders going, look at me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a pretty humble guy, but he's also pretty excited, obviously, because it's like the way it all came together, he figured, well, he must have figured that, oh, this is going to be great. If I could just get this on YouTube, it may generate some interest, right? And it obviously has. So there you go.
Did you guys get that in the mail? I got
No,
that.
Somebody mentioned it in the chat early this morning.
I got that in the mail earlier this morning, like a 4 a.m. or something.
What's that for?
That's DJI.
Yeah.
It says, make your moments fly November the 4th, 8 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, somebody in the chat said something about that there.
Yeah, I may have gotten that in email, but I don't know. I haven't checked.
I was gonna go to the Best Buy yesterday and check it out, but I didn't have a chance to get out yesterday.
Yeah, no, they're all locked down. The fellow that I talked to said all of the Best Buys in Canada have been notified.
Yeah. Hey, Sam Hayden.
Well, the sad part of it is even if you buy it, you can't fly it. So
Yeah, that's it.
they haven't released the registration process, and evidently, because I think it was on Ken Harney when he talked to him, he hasn't figured out how to unlock it yet, so he can't fly it.
No, it's just basically the DJI servers on the DJI network. Just they haven't flipped that switch.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it'd still be cool. Like imagine walking into a Best Buy and you look down and you go, what the? And then you ask the person, can I take a look at that? And they're like, sure, here. Oh, this is great. Can I purchase this? Sure. Let me walk you up to the counter. It's like, and then they just ring you through. Like Manuel's expression was perfect when he walked out of the store. I love the way he was ad-libbing it there before, run with it like you stole it, because technically he did legally with Best Buy's blessings. Oh man, that's just awesome. And you know what? I had
True,
one thing that I liked about this whole thing was that it happened to an average guy.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those mainstream YouTubers that have like over 1 million subscribers and they got lucky and walked into a Best Buy or something, was able to snatch one up. Just happened to a regular Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I know my landlord would have killed me if I didn't pay my rent. I'll be like false tenant looking for another place.
Well, Roger, you would have only been 1 month behind. This guy's 3 months behind. So.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, John Coopy. Yeah, I get it, but I didn't expect it to be flown. Like, to be honest with you, if somebody grabbed it that early and DJI hasn't released it yet, then I wasn't anticipating that anyone would be able to fly these right off the shelf that quickly before the launch date.
Mm.
You might be able to, and this would be an interesting thing. I was going to message Manuel and say, Manuel, the launch date is this and this, right? As far as DJI is concerned, you should try seeing if you could get it to register like 24 hours before, because sometimes DJI will quietly just make it available just because they got to check to make sure, okay, is all this stuff up and running? They may do it like the night before, but just do it quietly, because again, most people won't have these in their possession, right? So he could I would be trying like a couple days before that date. I would be trying each day to try to get it to register with DJI right up to that date, because he might be able to do it. It just depends when DJI flips that switch, right?
Yeah. I'll bring it back, guys.
Yep.
I see there's another video online 3 days ago where the title is, I saw the DJI Mavic Mini 2. Best Buy wouldn't let me buy one.
Oh yeah, there's at that point in time, I don't bother watching those, because it's like, yeah, okay, that's yesterday's news. and some of the folks have been like, you see some channels and the clickbait they're putting out there,
Yep.
Trying to mislead you, thinking, oh, you know, I'm on the hunt for a, you know, Mini 2. Let's see how lucky I get. Well, buddy, you're not going to get lucky at all. You know, it's just not going to happen.
The Manuel's is up to now 122,000 views.
Wow, that's so awesome. I'm happy for him. I really am. You know, because he's taken it with the right attitude so far. He's got the right attitude.
Yep, his YouTube channel is Our Beautiful World.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And as he was saying, he originally created it because he used to do, I guess, hip hop stuff and you know, that sort of music mixing and that, and in that genre, and he continued doing that because he used to be part of a group, I guess maybe when he was a bit younger, and now that he's got kids, he's trying to share that with his kids and inspire his kids, which is awesome. And he does it more for his kids, right? But then he bought the Mini, the original Mini, because he thought of the different angles that he can shoot with it, all around the videos that he does with his kids, right?
Yeah.
And then that's why he had that connection of knowing about the drone stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his original intent to go into Best Buy, because to save some money and see if there was any open box stuff, you know, stuff like that they're discounting, that if there was anything worth purchasing, you know, that sort of thing, right? Bit of window shopping, so to speak. And then when he saw this, he had to he did it like a double take, and he went, okay, this can't be right. And he started Googling it and realizing, oh, there's no mention of this anywhere except in some forums saying this could be happening, right?
Yeah.
And one thing led to another, and there you go. There's the end result. So that's great. I'm really, you know, honestly, just happy for him.
Okay, Sam, you be safe at work.
Take care, Sam.
Yeah, so I have a feeling we're gonna have an accumulation of snow today. The way it's coming down there. Did you take your meds, Paul, this morning?
Yes, it did, sir. Yes, it did.
Good. Roxy woke me up at 5 o'clock this morning to go out.
Oh my.
Well, for her, it's
5
6 o'clock.
a.m.
For her, she's still timed for 6 o'clock, right?
Mm.
So it was 5 o'clock this morning. She wanted to go out, and I had to put her out. And standing on the balcony with a flashlight and waiting for her to finish doing what she was doing. That woke me up.
I bet. You should have just got off behind the computer and just started that live stream.
Oh, hell no. I was going to, but I said, somebody's going to be really pissed at me if I do.
Yeah, no kidding. It'd be like, 5 a.m.? Is he crazy?
Now, if I had a door here, you couldn't hear nothing upstairs, okay, but I don't have a door. So
Yeah.
I could put my microphones on too, but
There you go.
my headphones, I should say.
I think I put it in the chat there. He didn't get out of the store with it
No.
because
okay.
the young kid kept trying to scan it, and it wouldn't scan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's just it. Like I said, I contacted 2 Best Buys, and the second fellow that I talked to, who was the manager for that department, basically just gave me the lowdown. He said, head office sent us a very strong email And basically saying that any staff caught selling any DJI products, new products, where they haven't validated that this product is to be sold and put on the shelf, there will be some serious consequences.
Mhm.
So yeah, I just, and I hope that the poor fellow who sold it to him still has his job today, because really it's a big fail on Best Buy's part, on management, right? On head office, not clearly.
At least it's a big no-no for whoever the distribution center managers are. Because
Yes.
they should have put some kind of a do not sell before sticker on that pallet when it went to the store.
I'm sure that's probably going to be a new practice because I'm sure it wasn't before. They probably just got like an inventory manifest, and it would have some information there, maybe, if you're lucky. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, because I know how it works with the distribution center, because me working at Home Hardware head office, we have multiple distribution centers across Canada. So, everything is, but all our products are, not to be released products. They're all, stuff available immediately.
Yeah.
But when you're in the electronics industry like that, and you're a big retailer,
Great, Paul, you got the sun out.
I know. I'm jealous.
You're on mute, Paul. You going flying today?
No ships in sight. There's none all the way up the lake, and there's none all the way down past Detroit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow. Is it a bit windier up there today, Paul?
No, not today. It was gusting all day yesterday, gusting last night, and then about 4 o'clock this morning it slowed down, and by 6 o'clock it just a little light breeze.
Okay.
Nice.
Not much.
The calm before the storm.
Yeah, here it rained all night.
Yeah, we had the winds were so bad that even the seals around my doors were whistling.
Wow.
Yep.
I know that our winds are supposed to be 70 kilometers an hour today.
Yep.
Yep.
You're getting what we had.
I don't even want to look at this app, but it's going to get better. Waterloo. More info. Okay. Wind gusts 44 kilometers an hour right now.
Mm.
But the problem is, it's the wind chill, right? Because you got to look at what your operating temperature of your drone is, like within reason, right? And right now it's -2 with a mix of sun and clouds, but it feels like -8 with the wind chill. So
yeah.
I've been
I got
slowly
a window
prepping
open in my kitchen. So
sorry, go ahead, Roger.
I got a window open in my kitchen. Heating's off. So
Oh wow.
That's why I got my hoodie on this morning.
Getting that last opportunity of some nice breeze and fresh air before you have to seal up the fort, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, eh? Interesting.
No. Oh.
Is what it is, right?
Yep.
Is what it is.
Yes, that's where it's going right through my town right now. Okay. Yeah. Drummondville, that's where. Yeah. So I don't think my son worked today.
I found on Amazon and I ordered it for myself. It's it's like a big mitt with a clear window
Okay.
that you can put your controller into, right? And then
Yeah,
you
put
slide
your
your
hand-
hands in,
Yeah.
and your antennas stick out, and the window's big enough.
Yeah.
My only concern is the heat from my hands, and if it's going to cause any fogging, inside of the
Don't
window.
Don't know.
So I'm thinking I've got some of those. I picked. I also ordered on Amazon that stuff that motorcyclists use that you
Okay.
spray on your helmet so
Ah.
that it doesn't fog up.
A good
I
idea.
think it's called Spitz, and
Oh,
I'm going to spray that on the inside of the. First, I'm going to try it without the. Once I get it, I'm going to try it obviously in the cold weather and see if it starts fogging up on the inside a little.
Yeah.
And then I'll put a little of that Spitz on there, and it should keep it clear. I know Captain Drone has used that because he rides motorcycles, so
Yeah.
he's familiar with that. And he's done that with a few. I think it was it the egg drone that he flew? And there's
I
a
don't know.
waterproof. There's
Yeah,
not the
you
egg.
put a capsule on it. Yeah.
Yeah, you put the capsule on it, and he noticed in the weather it was starting to fog up a little inside the capsule. So his solution was to put a little of that stuff in there, and then he
Yeah.
just wiped it around, and it got rid of that problem right away.
The Rain-X, right?
No, it's called Spitz.
Okay, because I know Rain-X works too.
Oh yeah, but this is stuff that he's familiar with because he rides motorcycles, and it's what you spray on the inside of your helmet to
Yeah.
keep it from fogging up.
Yeah, but Rain-X leaves like a little film on top of your lenses.
I don't
That's
know.
right.
You got to
Yeah.
wipe it off really good. But when I was young playing hockey, okay, the goalies used to have the guys that had glasses, and they
Yeah,
had
yeah.
they had the wire cage. They didn't have the fancy stuff. They used to take shaving cream and put on each side of the lens of the glasses, wipe them all down good, and they didn't. It kept them from fogging up too.
Huh.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
So whatever that chemical was must have been in there as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it's stopped snowing now for now.
I have to slip away for a moment. I got to go see a guy by the name of Lou.
Okay.
I'll be back in a moment.
Waterloo,
Okay.
huh?
Exactly.
Oh man.
Well, I'm just happy like last year we got our first snowfall on the 1st of October, so well, we're getting on the 1st of November this year. And that's not gonna stick at all. So very happy about that. But the last year the snow stayed from October all the way up to the end. Now I'm gonna have to start looking around for some snow tires. Yeah,
So you don't have snow tires on there now?
I got snow tires, but they're almost finished. So I gotta get new ones. Because I won't be able to make it up the hill here with those ones, I'm sure of it.
Yeah. It's always something, Roger. It's always something.
Uh,
Yeah. The other thing too is I was out there when I was raking. I looked up, and the eaves trough that goes down along the ramp. There's leaves sticking out of the top of it. It's full again.
oh. Hey, Corey Mantle. Good morning.
Good morning, Corey.
Paul, you missed a good live stream last night after you got off.
Oh yeah, what happened?
Oh my God, you would have been crying last night. You have been laughing so hard, you have been crying.
Well, you had the live wire on there for sure.
A couple of live wires on there.
But Tim Jackson seems to attract the live wires. But I was so tired. I went over and sat down and I passed out until 1:30 this morning.
Oh, wow.
Just can't do what I used to do, Roger. So how late did you stay on?
12 o'clock,
Oh
12:30.
my goodness. Yeah,
I
I would
think
never
12.
made that. I would have never made that for sure. And Andrew stuck it out too?
Yeah,
Wow,
everybody did.
good. Well, I hated to rain on your parade, but I just couldn't stay awake any longer.
Yeah. No, it's no problem.
I pulled out all of my stops, trying to
Even
maybe
Corey
a
Mano came in.
little ice
Because
cream.
that was something last night, Roger.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
Corey, have a good time?
Yeah, I don't think I'll be monetized for that live stream though, but I went on with Kim on Zoom close till like 1 a.m. Oh wow, Corey. I didn't know that. I heard him talking upstairs. I thought he was with Val.
Well, it was Corey's birthday yesterday, and he was
Yeah.
having a good time, and he's just one of them young whippersnappers, Everybody that missed wishing Corey a happy birthday yesterday, you can do it belated today.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, JDS. Take care. You be safe. Hey, Jack Sparky. Good morning. Hope you had time to go flying this weekend, Jack Sparky. Here it's no flying today. It's snowing.
Who do you suppose JDS is talking to in the chat when he says goodbye all and bye Raji and all of his fans?
And I should try to share my screen here. Let's see if I can do this right. Share content. Oh yeah. Oh. I got to get used to using this more. Jeez Louise.
Oh, we got an
Make
update
sure
on
you
Zoom.
click both the boxes down below.
Hey, Paul. We got an update on Zoom last night.
Screen.
Hey,
Really?
Corey. Yeah.
Hey,
we got an
good
update on
morning.
Zoom.
Hey, there he is, the birthday boy, day after.
What are we doing here?
Okay, here we go. Can you guys all see that?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh wow.
There's what my day looks like. It's nice and sunny, but windy and bitterly cold out there.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Sad part is Hugh's been dying to get snow so he can use his new snow blower.
He can come over and visit me.
So Corey, you were late night last night.
Oh yeah, I think I stayed up till maybe 1:30. Yeah.
To be young again.
Yeah, fixing Kim's problems with his transmitter and
Did it get fixed
I
up?
lost the drone. Oh yeah, I got it fixed within like 2
Good.
minutes.
Good. No,
So now
won't
you
be
can
grumpy.
play and
Now he won't be grumpy.
You
If
see,
that's all it takes, Corey can call him once a day and fix something for him.
and Kim would be in such a good mood. Roger would know what's hit up, and then
That's
Roger
right.
would turn around and say, "Oh, hang on,
What's
he
the
spoke
matter?
to Corey."
Yeah.
Him and Corey had like a session together. He's good now.
Had a Corey moment. Yep.
Yes.
see what he's like this morning, Roger.
He's not awake yet.
That's
This
up.
is
We're
how-
up late there, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, look at that. We got some snow, folks.
The winds, the snow.
Is it windy there too, Roger? Like I'm just getting blown like
Oh
crazy.
yeah, very windy. It's very windy. We're getting up to 70-kilometer-an-hour winds.
Like we had a power outage sometime in the morning because I woke up and all the clocks were reset.
Yeah. It just started snowing this morning because at 6 o'clock this morning, or 5 o'clock this morning, I should say, it was pouring rain outdoors. And the weather just dropped. Kinks.
Yeah, today I have to leave around 10 because my mom just came out of surgery. Well, she had surgery on the 29th and she's getting
Yeah.
released to the hospital today.
Oh, okay.
But my dad was supposed to drive up to Ottawa and get her, but he's not feeling well. And it's like an
Oh.
hour and a half drive. So I'm going to make the drive. It's kind
Okay.
of his fault because he basically has a gallbladder issue and he has a certain type of diet he's supposed to be following. And with my mom not being there, he kind of, okay, let's have this and that. And now he's feeling, it's like, should have did that.
In other words, the boss wasn't there to supervise.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Dad said, "I'm on vacation."
Okay.
Now
You
he's
got that
paying for
yesterday,
it.
Jack Sparky? Okay.
She's getting released at 10:30, so I'm gonna go drive her down. And
So I'm sorry I missed the big shoe last night, the late part of Canadian Drone Hub.
We had fun.
That's good. We always do.
Oh yeah.
same thing. It's centered around Tim and Computer Chick again,
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
or for some of it, anyways. Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. That was interesting.
There was a little back and forth, was there?
Oh God.
Why? Yeah, I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm trying to come up with some creative ideas to get out and fly more this winter than I did last winter. So I've been searching for a high-end ND filter for when you're flying out, and you got the sun out and the sun's reflecting off of all the snow, right? I know for my Mavic 2 Pro, I had a 10K ND filter, which is perfect for the wintertime, especially during the day or early morning when you get your brightest sun. Because that's like, sunglasses for the eye, for the camera lens, right?
What does like a circular polarizer do for snow? I've never actually.
Circular polarizer is like, I don't know if you've heard of people that have like transition lenses,
Right.
where they can automatically get darker or lighter. But a
Yeah.
circular polarizer doesn't do it automatically. There's a ring.
Okay.
And you have to slowly turn the ring. Now, it works best with a DSLR camera
Okay.
because you're there, you're holding it, and then you check it and you go, okay, if it's still too light, you can turn your ring, check it again. Too dark, you go back the other way. With a drone, you have to guess, right? And then after a while, you kind of get used to roughly where it should be. But you also have to be careful that wherever you're pointing the camera on a drone, your polarization is going to need to change. Because if you're, let's say, shooting a lake and you get a lot of reflection off the lake and you're relying on just a polarizing filter, the problem with that is you got to then remember your location that you went up, the position you were in, bring it down, make that adjustment, hope that you're within the ballpark, and then take it back up and hope you get it roughly in the same spot, everything else pointing in the same way, which you can get close, but it's a lot of back and forth, right? So I just find polarizing filters a waste of, my personal opinion, they're a waste of money for drones, not for cameras, like, handheld cameras, but for drones, yeah. Where an ND filter, you can pretty much dial in, like, because the ND filter is fixed at this gradient level, right? You just pick the right one to throw on the drone. If it's not right, you'll know when you take it up. And then you can play around with your settings, right, on your camera or on your video to get the best depth of field, the nice crispness of shot and all that, right? So for me, even if I get an ND-PL filter, I always set the PL, make sure it's right at 0. And then I just make sure that I think I've got the right ND filter for that situation, right? And you have a bunch of them, so then you can, you'll know as soon as you take it up and you get the camera in play there, then you got an idea. Okay, I need a slightly stronger one because my camera settings, I can't get them within the range I want them to be.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's it.
That's one thing I haven't played around with because it came with like the Mavic Air 2 came with some ND filters.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't really played around with them yet. Probably would be good just to.
Yeah, you should. You'd be amazed because shots that may have been kind of blown out before, and then you find you really got to dial down your camera settings. But then when you do that, you lose a lot of detail, right? Because the more you dial down your camera settings, you continue to lose detail because you're losing, let's say you're reducing so much light, right? And your sensor then isn't getting all the information that it could. Where if you put on an ND filter, it's like that kind of, I don't know, it's like that piece that helps you to keep your camera settings up where like in a normal range. And by doing that, your sensor is getting all the possible information it can to get you that best possible shot, right? So that's really, in a nutshell, the whole ND filter thing and the polarizing filter thing. But again, a lot of these things, they come with there'll be an ND filter with a polarizer on it. I had a whole bunch of those with my Mavic 2 Pro. And like I said, I always set the polarizer at 0, so it's not really doing anything. And I just tried to pick the right ND. Jack Sparky Fran says we had up to 40 to 50 mile per hour winds here. It was horrible. Wow.
Yeah. Our winds are supposed to get stronger here too.
Yeah, I'm like getting almost blown over this morning. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, Paul?
Yeah.
Because my lights are starting to flicker.
Boy.
Yeah, the winds are going to be howling for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the winds were like keeping me up a little bit. Last night woke me up once or twice. So crazy.
I hear they did a very good job taking all the trees down around all the hydro wires here. I mean, they took out about, they took down a lot of trees. They just put it that way. So the hydro wires are free in case a tree falls or anything. They started doing that this summer. They never did that before, but this summer they're doing it. They did it.
Huh.
Okay. No problem.
Jack Sparky Fran, sun is coming, Roger.
Too bad they don't sell any tires at Home Depot.
Yeah, because that's closest to you, right?
Yeah.
Maybe wooden ones.
Yeah,
Do what we used to do in the early days when I used to run like the associated cars, like the RC car racing, and that back then tire compounds, it was just foam, right? Like rubber, like soft foam. And the way we used to do things is you used to get some silicone, right?
Okay.
And you take a dab of silicone and you coat your tire with the silicone. And then you would take your finger and you just do this, and it creates like ridges, like little dimples. Like it makes your tire all bumpy. And then you run it a few times, like on a practice run, just to kind of smooth it out a little.
Yeah.
And it gives you more traction.
I wish the hell I could do it with my tires.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't do that with real tires, right? Jack Sparky Fran, we went to Best Buy. It's never good when we both go. Good haul. Yeah, I don't go in electronic shops anymore. I used to love going into a Best Buy and you just kind of lose yourself, right? I don't know if it's a guy thing or whatever. I'm sure the ladies like it too. Some that but I like to go into the big screen television area and just check out all the new big screens. The ones I can't afford.
Yeah. Yeah.
and then dream a little and then walk out.
Like our version of window shopping, I guess.
Yeah. I was checking out some of the reviews on the new Xbox and the Sony PlayStation. Wow, have those things ever gotten crazy? Crazy.
Studs and tires work great, but they are illegal. Well, here they're not illegal. You're allowed to have them on for the winter, but you gotta take them off at a certain date.
I
We're
don't
not
think in
allowed studded
Ontario they're
tires. No, we're not allowed.
Yeah. I don't think they're
Apparently
allowed in
it's too much.
Ontario, right?
Here in Quebec, we're allowed.
Yeah.
But you put them on a certain date and you gotta take them off at a certain date. If you get caught, I think it's $500 a wheel.
Oh, wow.
Fine. So
Wow. Paul must be surfing the internet. He's focused.
Look at this, yeah. What are you buying now, Paul?
Paul, what you buying us?
Oh, nothing.
I
Sure.
don't know.
the Jack
I don't
Sparky
know.
said we had a full an empty Best Buy card. Now it's full now. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Gonna have to start tilting these glasses so you guys can't see what I'm looking at.
He's figuring it out.
Oh, Jack Sparky, that happens all the time.
Yeah, you go on vacation, you plan for a certain budget, and 9 times out of 10, you're always over that. I find.
That's like me when I go to the grocery store. Got a budget, but I always keep on going over it.
Thank you,
thing.
Costco.
Yeah, I was got to say that. Yeah, you go
Oh,
in
yeah.
for like a few items, and you come up with like a $500 bill. It's like, where'd all this money go?
So,
Oh, yeah.
Jack, what did you buy at Best Buy?
Yeah.
Said he filled up his Best Buy card.
No kidding. Big screen TV, maybe. Couple of drones,
Xbox,
maybe.
An Xbox, PlayStation.
An Xbox. Yeah. I'd love to, I just don't have the time. I wish I had the time to, because I've got like the Xbox One. I've got, what is it? The Wii, of course, donations from my youngest son, right? And because he does a lot of online gaming now. So he
Yeah.
doesn't use, he's got what is it called? The little Wii, the I forget what they
The
call
Switch,
The
Nintendo
Switch.
Switch. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the Nintendo Switch, but even he's admitted he hardly plays that anymore, right? So my fear is I'm gonna, melt the credit card on a brand new Xbox One or Xbox, and then it's like I'm maybe gonna get excited about it for a week, and then after that, it's like life gets busy and it's just not gonna happen.
Jack Sparky said his wife got a new iPad Air 4, and
Woo!
the Apple Pencil, and the Air keyboard case.
Okay.
Yeah, anything Apple in front of it, yeah, that's gonna ring up the price.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My
Nothing's
iPad
cheap.
Pro. Yeah. My iPad Pro that I do all my editing on when I use LumaFusion, and I'm even doing the Zoom chat on. It was like by the time you added everything up, taxes and everything else here in Canada is like a little over $2,000. Easy.
Oh wow.
Easy. Right. So it's like, yeah, ouch.
A new microphone, audio setup for my videos, and a new Steel Studio Series mouse.
That would be an
Nice.
expensive bill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Studio Series. Uh-huh.
My son plays this computer chick was saying his son plays his Switch getting a new Mario Kart in home circuit. Cool.
Oh,
Haven't
nice.
played-
Have you seen
I
that?
haven't
That's
played.
You can make your own like VR track, and you have the little Mario buggies go, and you have I don't know if they have goggles, but yeah, you go through the actual course,
Oh
but it's
wow.
VR.
Jay
Yeah.
Ray. Wow, how you been doing?
And they
Jay Ray?
put the uh like the animation stuff on. If you actually get hit, you can actually see it get hit, but not in real life, right? You can see it in the actual I don't know, it's goggles or whatever it is. And if you get hit, the other the guy would spin out on you and all this stuff, and you can shoot him like the actual real Mario in real life, which is kind of cool.
Wow.
Oops. Sorry about
And then
that,
there'll
Jay
be-
Ray. All capital letters there. Sorry about that. Damn it.
And then there'll be an adult version, an R-rated version of Mario, where when you crash, bodies go flying and just everything all over the place. Ambulance shows up, all that.
I think Rotor Ride is trying to do something similar like that, but with drones.
Oh,
To
really?
use that technology in drones, yeah. I think that might be an episode they're trying to do, which would be kind of cool.
Yeah, you watch a drone get wiped out and it just goes,
You're just working a lot, Jay Ray. Okay. I'd like to thank everybody for looking at my latest video. Thank you all so much. And don't forget to check everybody's channel out and make sure you got them supported. And don't forget to hit the like button.
I see Best Buy's running a sale on Hero 9s
Oh yeah.
for $399.99 instead of $449.99.
You should have waited, Paul.
$50.
Should have waited.
$50
What I'm really interested in getting, what is it? Aerial Photography did it, a review on it, is the new Insta360. That looks very cool. 360-degree camera, and the new model has a bigger screen on it that you can, and more things you can do with the navigation on the screen.
Mhm.
And yeah, I thought it would just be super cool to be able to like attach that to your drone and then take it up and get like a 360-degree view of the space that you're flying in.
Blizzard. Hey, good morning, Blizzard.
And you don't have to worry about compensation, like compensation of the video. You control it in post where you want to see,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about getting the shot.
And even in their app for the Insta360, you can stitch together and you can trim a lot of your video and then export it and then use other software if you want to add that bit into your video that you're putting together, let's say for YouTube, or you can just post it directly from the app, right? So it's pretty cool. It's a bit pricey though. I forget the exact numbers on it, but I think it was around, like, there's a creator kit or something that gives you like extra battery because the batteries are bigger now, so they last longer, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And yeah, I think it's like pushing over, I think it was like $500-600 Canadian, maybe a bit more than that.
Mhm.
So it wasn't a small investment, but it's what it can do, like, because you can shoot 360 and then later on you can use the app to just focus on the shots you want and stitch them all together. And some of the technology in the app is really cool because let's say you're following a drone and the drone's like within your line of sight that you can see it with the camera. It will track it, right? Not that, like, it'll track it within the Insta360.
Oh, really?
And then
Cool.
when you go to play it, it actually follows that object that you're tracking and keeps it in frame.
Huh.
Right? Which is super cool. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy what the technology is doing.
Blizzard writes down learning about AutoCAD today. There you go.
Oh my.
Okay, yeah.
That's a lot to take in.
Oh, there goes the power.
Oh, I saw that. Was that a flicker?
Yep.
Okay, well, I got to take off, guys. I got a meeting coming up real soon for work.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are still on, and Roger hasn't lost his power. I will rejoin everyone. So everyone in the chat, take care. Be good.
Okay, Rich.
Be
we'll
safe
see ya.
today.
All right, take care.
I'll see you soon.
Paul is host in case I lost power, so Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. That was when I stopped by, my battery backup worked. It clicked in right away.
You have your internet on backup as well, like your modem and stuff.
No, I guess,
Weird that that didn't go out.
yeah, surprised too.
I guess it was so short that it had enough power in it to keep it going for that extra like split
It's-
second.
Because the router's upstairs. I'll have to
Okay.
plug the router straight into that box, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, usually that's the best thing to do is to plug your router into that box.
yeah,
Yeah, and if it's just the router basically takes no power, right? Too, so it should stay on for a while. Provided if your computer's connected to it, to shut down your computer, right? As soon as you can.
but I don't know how to hook that router up to the battery supply though. I
Just take the.
just
You
went-
just all you need to do is plug in the power to it. Yeah,
I mean, okay, the power cord itself into
power
it.
cord. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
well, no, it's upstairs. Oh, no way I have a long enough power cord for that. That's
Can you
why
move
when
it to another room,
You
or
can
that's a
move
pain in
that
the
router
butt?
down by you, by the.
Yeah, but that'll be a hassle for Kim.
No, it wouldn't, because he just use a Wi-Fi.
No,
He's wired, right? Yeah.
yeah, he's wired. For
Uh,
sure, he's wired.
yeah.
Because we can always do the switch, bring the router down here and take the wire out of my computer, put it in his computer upstairs and plug it into the router. But I'm gonna wait there when that new company comes by. The
But
router.
doesn't he have a battery backup up there?
Kim has one in his room. Yeah,
Is the router plugged into it?
no.
Well,
'cause
see,
his
he's
room-
the
Can it be?
closest.
His room is there and the router's at the other end.
Uh,
And the telephone wire's at the other end, so,
And there's no telephone wire in his room.
no. Don't forget now, this is an old house, so they didn't put phone
But
lines
there's
all
a-
over the place.
But there's a cable that goes between the two rooms.
For Kim's computer, yep.
Yeah.
And my
I don't know.
computer,
You can make that
wire.
the phone cable instead, or would that be too long? 'Cause normally you want a phone cable quite short, right,
Yeah, that's it.
for the
So that'd
internet.
be short, yeah.
Instead of having that cat cable, you could string across the telephone wire to the modem in his room and then plug it into the UPS.
Yeah,
But I don't know if you have a long telephone wire or if there's any issues with that.
yeah.
If that goes too long, your signal
Yeah,
for your
'cause,
internet may not be
it'll
good.
take it'll take almost a 30-foot wire. It'll be way too long. I know, I saw, but when that new company comes by, the router is gonna be down here. And we're gonna shoot a wire upstairs.
Yeah, because you don't have to put a new wire in your house anyways, right?
Yeah,
Because if it's going to be fiber or
yeah,
coax or whatever, it's going to be something different. So you're going to have to put
Yeah.
new wire in your house.
well, they're gonna drill holes in the wall to bring the wire in, so.
you haven't heard anything more about that, right?
No. Didn't hear nothing yet.
Well, you survived this long, Roger.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go make another coffee before we do lose power.
Probably a good idea.
You
Yeah.
might want to make a pot, Roger.
Oh, no, the pot will get too cold. I did that yesterday, made a pot, and when I come to take it, it was cold. Because that thing only stays open 2 hours, huh?
Hmm.
He needs one of those hot plates.
Probably put it on the stove if you really wanted to, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know whether he's got electric stove or if he's got gas. I'm guessing electric
Electric, yeah.
because I'm sure he doesn't have gas lines coming in. I think it's probably a propane pig if you have it, you know.
Yeah. he's not near a town or anything, it would be the only issue you think would be same as my parents. They have no service. They only have propane tanks.
Oh, here comes David. Back from another weekend donder.
Hi, Paul. Hi, Corey.
Hey, David.
Good morning. Hey, David.
There was a Roger there when I pushed the button to come in. Where'd he go?
Well,
Making coffee.
his lights have been flickering. The winds are strong. So he went to make another fresh coffee before he loses electric.
That sounds like a good scheme. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Rich. Yeah. That's the brilliant thing about the motorhome.
Yeah.
If we lose power, we just decant into there. And if we have a
Nice.
problem with a motorhome, we've got the camping gear as well.
Well, how did the weekend go, David?
Autumn's here. It's a bit late, but it's here, the weekend. I've got some cracking shots. And I'd just about given up on flying the drone, and the weather provided. It was a little bit marginal with the wind, shall we say, but the only problem I had was just as I was thinking about landing anyway. I'd flown across towards a distillery and thinking it's probably getting a bit rough. I should come home. And it started to rain, so I decided I'm going to come home. I could see it on the camera as well as around me. Yeah. So I thought, to hell with all the clever stuff. I'll just hit return to home and let it do its stuff. And I hit return to home and I got beep, beep, beep. Strong wind warning. The wind is too strong to return to home. Automatically. What? But the drone was coming home and it was following the track. It was doing everything it should. And so I just let it. And then I thought, to hell with this, I'm going to land it myself. And it's just as well because the wind was taking it towards the river.
Yeah.
So I did the landing, but it was, I now have a very good feel about how strong the wind can be when I'm flying. But it was great. And the footage from it is all rock solid. It's absolutely brilliant. I thought, well, I won't be able to use a lot of that. And when I viewed it, when I got home, I thought every single part of that it could be used. There's nothing wrong with any of it.
Hey, Paul Hodges, how you doing?
Hey
Good
guys,
morning,
how's
Paul.
it going this morning?
Good.
Great, that was fun. You had to go brush the snow off the truck, and then I got to go to work and brush the snow off a big yellow can. The school bus. Yeah, I'm just looking here. Yeah, I do have a meeting here at 10 o'clock. I got to go to. I got one more of those Alzheimer's meetings to go to. Yeah, I think so.
I guess, Paul, I was on last night with Roger for a while, but I got so tired I had to go.
Yeah.
And I guess Corey livened up the show last night, and the show went on until almost midnight or longer on the Canadian
midnight your time.
Yeah.
Whoa, midnight. Whoa.
Yep. And Roger was talking about this morning. He said it was the wildest show he's had in a long time.
Hey, the grass looks green over there, Paul.
Yeah. Yep. Andrew was on. Corey
Tim was on. Yeah.
Jim Jackson was on.
Oh, you get Andrew and
Hugh.
Jackson in there. Look out.
Hugh was on.
Rojo was there.
Yep. Robert.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Well,
And I went to bed.
Corey was there. It was the afterglow from his birthday party.
Yeah.
No, I went to bed about 10 o'clock, actually. So,
Hi, Roger.
Hi. How's everybody?
hey, Roger.
I was just telling about your wild show last night.
I'm just watching Roxy here. I put her out. She had to go out. So
The show must have really picked up when Corey got on then.
I picked up when everybody got on there.
So did you get your camera fixed there, Roger?
Did I get what?
Your camera fixed.
Yeah, I fixed it. Yeah.
Did I hear you swearing a minute ago, Paul? Did you use the S word?
Oh, yeah.
You
Well,
just
Roger's got
keep that
got
snow over
up
there, right? You keep that snow.
There's some over there.
Yeah, Roger's got snow too.
Well, you got some too, don't you, Corey?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. Not much, but a little bit. We're getting more today, yeah.
We got about 2 inches here.
Oh wow! Like we had barely nothing. It's just like a little bit on the windshields, right, where it sticks. Not
Yep.
nowhere else.
Uh-huh.
But I'm gonna be driving soon. I gotta drive my my mom back home. She was just back. She had surgery, and yeah, I'm gonna drive her back. About 10 o'clock, I have to get off. Drive her. So hopefully the weather's okay. I think it'll be fine. But it's just super windy here today. It's crazy. It's like I'm being blown left and right just because I had to put the kids on the bus, and oh my goodness, it was just wild
Oh,
how windy it was.
I don't know what the wind is here right
There
now.
we go. Ugh.
Not as bad as it was yesterday. It says 21 gusting to 25 mile an hour here on the lake.
Well, here they're calling for 70.
Yeah, well, we had that yesterday.
Yeah.
Took a while to get to your place, Roger.
Yeah. Well, we're getting the crap here this morning.
Yeah.
Well, I've just checked the mountain cams up Cairngorm, which is sort of going to be the first place that struggles with snow or gets snow up here, the ski resorts, and it's raining up there. There's no snow at all.
But it's funny, towards the end of the week here, it's going to be nice.
Yeah.
I think in near my parents' cottage in Lake Placid, it was snowing in September.
Ooh, look at that white stuff. Yeah, we got more. We got more here than Roger does. We can't.
Oh,
eat
it's just
grass. No.
it's just starting. I'm sure it's gonna be more.
There was one day I was out fishing in the mountains south of here, fishing, and I was having a hell of a day. I couldn't do anything right for trying. You know, the cast wouldn't go in the right place. It'd get wrapped up. I'd be spending half my time undoing things. Fish would get off, that kind of thing. And I just had one of those days, and I wasn't really. I wasn't enjoying it anymore. And then the snow started. So I just packed up and went home. Why?
Oh,
because it was August, for goodness sake. It was bloody August.
Hey, David, I thought maybe you were doing snow angels.
No, when it started snowing, I went home, I tell you. It was just one of those days, and the snow finished it off. Hi, Brazil Airview. I best say hi to a few people there as well. Jack Sparky, yes,
Brazil
report. Is it?
Airview. Yeah.
J Ray. Oh,
The heck page is it? Oh,
computer checks in there. Chicks
that's
in there.
not what I want.
That link Blind Neil put in is about Kojiko and Drummondville. Roger.
Oh, yeah?
15 years ago, though.
Is it?
Look at it. August 23rd, 2005.
So it is. They're taking their time getting there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's in
You have to-
Drummondville. Yeah. That's where they're based from here. Yeah, in Drummondville.
Oh, you got a ship coming up there, Paul.
Yep.
Yeah, the Blind Neil. Yeah, they're big companies here in Drummondville.
Yeah, all the towns probably would have them. It's just the outside of the towns. Yeah.
They're on the out. They're in the middle of the town, the company itself.
Same thing as my parents. They have no service. They have no high speed, no nothing. Like all they can get is dial up.
Oh, God.
But they use the cell towers. Excuse me, I got a phone call. I'll be right back.
Okay.
The JSK.
Oh, lordy. So Yeah, it's
Just
supposed to be really nice a couple of days this week. It's supposed to hit 15 Celsius and 16 Celsius.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hardly. The weather's looking really good for what is it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh,
Yeah.
I just
Hey,
don't-
JSK.
We've got high pressure coming in, which at this time of year usually means nice and sunny, but freezing. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, my car is happy. It's under its carport and everything.
Oh, you got that done. That's good.
Finally got that damn thing done.
I was just telling Paul Roger that I found out my limits as well as the drone's limits to do with the wind
Oh yeah.
now.
Oh, okay.
I was flying yesterday, and I was flying near a distillery, and it started to rain. So I thought, right, it's raining, bring it back. Hit return to home, and I got a strong wind warning. Drone unable to return to home automatically. Well, that might be the warning it was giving, but it did a return to home, no problem at all. But it was very windy by that time with the wind.
Oh, you got it back though.
It came back, and as it was coming down to land, I took over and landed it. The auto landing was looking at the river as a landing spot. Oh, and while I was flying as well, I had the same instant again. I flew across a bridge like that, lengthways, sideways.
Yeah.
Across the side of a bridge. And as I got to the middle, I stopped. And at that point, it started sinking.
Okay.
I stopped flying. Yeah.
There's my truck this morning.
Oh my God.
Couple inches there. Wow.
Yeah, that sink over water. So I'm glad I gave myself a bit of height when crossing the river.
Hey, JSK Enterprises. How you doing, Leonard, this morning? Nice to see you. Boy, Kim must have played his game a long time last night. He's still in bed. Yeah, so yesterday I went flying for 10 minutes yesterday. Just before my son got here.
Oh, and what were they? Are they tundra swans or snow geese?
Tundra swans.
Yeah, tundra swans.
That's
Okay.
what that guy, Brent Ariel said.
Good. I don't know. I was trying to watch them a little bit better there to see if they had a long neck on it, because the snow geese would have got a shorter neck.
Yeah, they
tundra
had
swans,
long
yeah.
necks.
Yeah, long necks.
Yeah. Well, it could have been mixed also, right?
Do you see that picture that Drone and On had this morning? There, that video. It was a guy flying that Mini in all those.
With the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Saw it last night.
That was, wow. Yeah. I would have turned him and run and tail.
Yeah.
Barely take off.
I don't want to say they're one thing or another, but I'm going to. When I watched your video earlier, I thought they were snow geese, because when you see them, you can see they've got black tips to their wings, and tundra swans don't have black tips.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was about ready to follow them up a little bit closer, but I had high wind warnings, so I had to bring my drone down.
All right. I wondered whether you were going to fly south with them, but then I've made some comment about you're not supposed to go hunting with drones in Canada.
Oh, they started coming back towards you.
Oh, they turned back. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're right. They have black tips.
They got black tips on them.
Yeah.
Which makes them snow geese to me.
Yeah, I think they are snow geese.
Okay. This is where I was going to go and fly up more closely. Then I stopped. Then
They're not sure what to do, eh?
eh?
I said those birds, they're not sure what to do because they're going all over the place.
Well, they've got to sort out who's got the map, don't they?
Wow.
Oh.
There's the black tips
Tips.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tundra swans don't have that.
There's only there is a reason why I'm so up on the information on snow geese at the moment. We've got one in the area, and because they're so like our domesticated goose, I spent so much time at the weekend, 3 different books, the internet, and all sorts, learning all I could about snow geese before deciding, yeah, it was one.
I'm gonna try and fly it. I'm gonna try and go and film them again, but in 4K.
Nice.
I won't use the zoom on those ones.
4K 60.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I find that's pretty sharp. The 4K 60. Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to do it in 4K, but Kim was there. Do it with your zoom. Do it with your zoom. You're not like getting too close to them. Okay.
You could do 4K 30 and zoom too, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my standard.
But it's almost like having 1080p if you
Yeah.
zoom in all the way, right? Because of the
just
compression of it.
Yeah, it's the way it works. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
Paul,
a
I
digital
don't know
zoom. Yeah.
I don't know what to think about my dogs.
What
I still
about
had,
'em?
I had 3 donuts left over from yesterday, and they should decide to get into them, but they only took 1 bite out of each one of them. Didn't eat the whole thing.
Well, they just wanted to let you know they were there.
Yeah.
Either that or they're
Damn
telling you
dog.
something about the donuts.
Well, if you're gonna take them, eat the freaking thing. Never mind the 1 bite, and then Well,
Save it
two
for
apple-
later.
Yeah,
They're on a diet, you know.
yeah. 2 apple fritters and a chocolate glazed.
Okay.
Well, they were punishing you. They didn't necessarily want to eat the damn things. They wanted to take 1 bite out of them, knowing that you wouldn't bite them
Oh, just-
afterward.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably mad because they didn't give him a treat or something.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'll be going out today. Not in this weather.
Yeah, it's only 34 degrees here, and I just am not looking forward to going down anywhere.
No, it's pretty cool out right now.
Everybody check out Buddy's channel. Make sure you got him supported.
Jack Sparky says hi to Mr. Donders.
It's saying we're 17 out today right now.
Hey, Brazil Air,
cold.
how you doing?
Yeah, what, Corey?
17 Fahrenheit.
Oh, okay.
That's with the wind chill, right? Or -8 Celsius.
Brazil Air view is in the chat. JSK, how you doing? Yes, reports. My Neil, of course, is here.
Yeah. And JSK, good morning.
Received an email from DJI. They're announcing, I guess, something on November 1st. That must be the Mini 2, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah,
November
I think
the
they're doing
4th.
it live, aren't they?
8 p.m. Eastern.
On November the 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said November the 1st, which would have been your birthday. See, you were still.
Oh, I thought I said 4th. Maybe I said it wrong. Yeah.
You're still in birthday mode. That's okay. So did you get any wild prep presents that you can share with us, or it was a
Not
private
really. No.
private moment, I guess. Yeah.
Pretty much just family stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I got a
Things
notice
that-
yesterday morning early that that my Pocket 2 was on its way, shipped.
I'm finding out the older you get, the less gifts you get.
Yep. And the more gifts you're expected to give.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 Ugh.
Which is fine for me because I buy all my drone stuff. I have all the gifts and everything, right? So
Sure.
everyone has a hard time buying gifts for me. So I'm like, well, don't even buy anything because I'll just get it myself, right?
Same as if.
And Lindsay and I don't do birthdays. We both stopped counting. Saying that, I know what I'm getting for my birthday off my son. And it'll be the same thing I get for my Christmas, even though we don't do Christmases. Bottle of whiskey for each.
All right, but I do have to run. I got to get ready for drive to my mom home. So I'm gonna head out, everybody.
Take care, Corey.
Okay.
All right, take care. All right, see you,
Okay.
Paul. Take care,
Bye.
David. Take care,
Bye,
Roger.
Dave.
Good one. Yeah.
Be safe
See
on
ya,
the road.
everyone in the chat. Yeah, for sure. Take care, everyone in the chat.
Um, yeah.
I saw yesterday what you were talking about with or last night rather than yesterday, when Paul, about the different light and that on the ships. When that Saginaw video, when you were going down the starboard side, I thought you'd had a paint job, completely different color because the sun was on her.
Yep. Sun makes it just glisten, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Yep. So what's the buzz over there across the pond, David? Is everybody buzzing about the new Mavic Mini 2 or no?
I don't really know because I don't follow a lot of UK drone stuff.
Okay.
The obvious one I do, obviously, Sean. But everything else isn't as. It's more like mine, where it's integrated within other
Sure.
stuff. You know, it's you know. So
Well,
I don't. know
I don't think you're ever going to regret, David, buying that Mavic Air 2.
No, I as I say, yesterday it proved its worth.
Hey, Andrew.
Uh-oh, here we go. The ringmaster from last night, I hear. After I left it,
Oh ho!
Andrew turned the channel on.
No. It was a nice quiet chat.
That's not what Sir Roger said. Sir Roger
What?
said it was wild last
It
night.
was wild. Okay, we'll go with wild then. Wild it was. How are you today, everybody?
Well, I'm surviving. The wind has died down here and it's sunny, but I guess it's headed your way. So
Yeah, we got snow. I mean, snow. The car was
Dusty.
dusted. Yeah, you know, I seen yours a while ago. I've been listening for a little bit. I was doing something here. It kind of looks like Roger's yard, I guess. You know, look the same thing. But we
So
are
how's your keyboard working? this
screwed.
morning?
I got to go get one this morning. I'm waiting.
Okay.
Best Buy only opens at 11, for God's sakes.
No, it doesn't. No.
Yeah.
Around here, they're at 10.
So, so I'll go over and get one after. I got no other choice. I can't use it like this.
Yeah.
What is Best Buy's return policy on stuff? 2 weeks?
30 days.
I think it's a month, 30 days.
30 days.
Okay, because I have a feeling I might get sick of what I bought today. I want to be returning it at some future point, so we'll see. But yeah, no, because I can't, like, backspace is Z, that kind of stuff. It's just there's nothing you can do with it.
A cup of coffee moment, or just
Yeah, last night knocked a whole, pretty much 3/4 of
Ooh.
this onto it. Yeah, I let it dry through and put the fan on for the night. Like, I turned it over first and I blew it out. I have that air thing.
Uh-huh.
I went over that for off and on for about a half hour. And then I turned it up in front of the fan, blew the fan straight onto it through the night. And it fixed the M. It's not putting a bracket M anymore, but it just moved over to other keys. So
Okay.
So we'll see.
Lindsay doesn't like the way I fix keyboards.
How do you do it? Oven?
No. If they get coffee or tea or something like that, or worse, possibly over it, they go straight under the tap, good soaking, and then get dried out, just to get rid of all the crap out of it.
Right. And it works?
Yeah.
Wow. See, I don't
Now,
drink-
when you dry it out, do you put it in the refrigerator for dehumidify it, or?
No, I just put it. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
What?
There it is.
I just put it upside down, basically.
Oh, okay.
Let it.
Well, the only reason I was asking is I know when you flip it upside down, aren't the bottom of the keys have little reservoirs where liquid can sit in there? Then when you flip it back over, it comes down again.
Depends on the keyboard, I suppose, but that's what I've always done. And I've where is it? I haven't got it to hand. It's around there. I've got a keyboard which is so old that when you go looking for a replacement on it, it's called a vintage keyboard.
Oh.
There you go.
Still working, which has had that treatment a couple of times. But
That's why it might still work after. Like, that's why I want to see, but I need something in the interim. There's nothing I can do with this the way it is.
Yeah.
I don't drink sugar. I don't put sugar in my coffee, so that helps. So it doesn't
That
get
helps,
sticky, you know. So we'll
This
see.
is where people run for the hills. I've also done it with Lindsay's laptop.
Oh,
She's still using it.
wow.
You've got to pull the battery out first.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, guys. Sorry, I gotta bail. I got that meeting at 10 o'clock again.
Okay, Paul.
Take care of yourself.
Be
Paul.
careful.
It's only for an hour, so I might jump back in after. We'll see.
Okay.
Okay.
On me.
Like, this has got a battery into it because it's a wireless charge. So there's
Yeah, probably best not to.
yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
What kind you got for keyboard?
K800 Logitech. It's a wireless illuminated keyboard.
Yeah, that's what I've got right here.
There you go. Same thing.
Yep, I got two of these.
I love them. You like yours?
Yes, I like it a lot.
I remember when and it came up last night when I showed my setup one time, somebody said, I can't believe he's using that keyboard, you know, like not going mechanical, but mechanical is no good when you do live streams because you just get tap, 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 tap all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the whole point. Like, and I like the illumination because it's not overbearing, but it's just nice in the evening.
Yep.
And it's just enough to,
Well, especially when you're adjusting your studio lighting, the key you don't have to worry about. Can you see the keyboard? As
No,
I get older, I have. I like that light, you know.
well, I got the backlight behind me. When I shut off my light like that, there's still that little light behind me, but that's usually off too. I just turn on this one.
Yeah.
Now it looks really green because there's are different temperatures, but it's more than enough to light my desk with it, you know,
Yep.
causing, like, if you get it too bright, if I left it like this, I'll be up till 6 o'clock in the morning. It's like sitting under a tanning bed. It's
Right.
Everybody, check out everybody's channel. God damn it.
no, Xenia had blood tests this morning. So
Oh yeah?
yeah. Remember when those were all drop-in, the good old days where you just go in the morning and
Yeah.
get it done? Yeah. Now it's all appointment even for that. It took her, I think, 3 weeks. to
Yeah.
get one right now.
Well, here, when I phoned for my blood test, I had got an appointment in 2 days.
Just maybe bad timing. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is it was maybe not 3 weeks, but it wasn't in the week. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Going funny here at the moment. I mean, to see a doctor's all, you know, it's almost impossible, but to see a nurse, it's relatively easy. It's almost as if the doctors are hiding.
Mhm.
Well, supposedly, if you need to like go to the emergency and not here, it's quite well because they're set up and it's separate. They're using certain hospitals for COVID cases, and these ones it's actually taken some of the burden off for now.
I suppose most of the emergency people that use the emergency services are probably not using them at the moment as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. There's a lot of them. It's not like, and let's face it, beforehand, because here the healthcare system the way it is, there was a lot of elderly people. It became like the new hangout almost. I mean, that's been talked about for years. You know, you sniff the wrong way the next morning. Well, I'll just go to the clinic and see what it is. It's a good time to hang out for a while, you know, catch up with people. So I think it kind of sickened them on that some too. So that and wakes, that was the two big draws. Yeah.
Oh, actually, I see what you're saying with the old folk going for a day out, but here, I've only been to the emergency room 2 or 3 times, accident emergency, and once was for me. An example I remember, and it was a Saturday night, around about 8 o'clock, and mine was a genuine emergency. But when I got there, I just couldn't believe what was going on. It was like family night out. You know, so-and-so had cut himself in the pub again in a fight.
Yeah.
So he was down, his wife was down there. She brought the kids. His uncle had come to see it, you know, and I said, oh.
Three-quarters of the church taken up for 2 families.
Yeah, it was just incredible. And one was with Craig when he had a sore gut, which we've now gotten to the bottom of. But because he'd been seeing the doctor, the hospital were loath to even see him. But yeah, it was midweek, and it was early hours of the morning, but there was still people there whose really only problem was they'd had too much to drink rather than.
Yeah. No, that's, I think, well, like same, that would be the same here. I mean, Saturday nights and stuff like that, you know what you're going to be getting at the.
Yeah.
What time do the pubs and that close in your area on like Saturday nights?
It's changing at the moment. Up until before all this started.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Before
all this started, it might be midnight or beyond. It was. It's not like it was back in the early 80s where the pubs were open from sort of 11 till 2, lunchtime-ish, and then they might open about 7 o'clock and they'll be shut by 10:30. Now they're open from breakfast till bedtime sort of thing.
Okay.
See, Ontario is 1 o'clock in the morning, and New Brunswick's 1 o'clock in the morning, and Quebec's in the middle, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So they all used to come over to catch the last drinks.
Yeah.
And they wanted to stay up later. Now, Xenia and Latvia, many of the European countries on that side, and Eastern European, and they're all like 6 a.m. in the morning. It's so bizarre. It's such a, like, it just feels like it's.
There's a place. This is a truck stop, but it's a great they do a great breakfast, and we often stop there. And it feels awfully funny.
Yeah.
You can order your trucker's breakfast and a pint.
Yeah. Well, I took the train that time. I got off at Bratislava, Slovakia at 4:30 in the morning, and I was able to go catch the bar till 6. And it's just like this bizarre. I was just sleeping on a train, and now here I am, you know, having a couple of drinks before I go and explore. And it's 10 to 6 in the morning, and they're getting ready to close. And
yeah.
Hey, Paul, when's your new camera supposed to arrive?
Oh, I don't know. It's I just checked it. FedEx has it, but there's no delivery date yet. And of course, the big red thing across the top says, due to COVID-19, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, bloody garbage. Every excuse is on that now.
Yep. Due to COVID-19.
Mm-hmm. As I was saying, it's weird in this country now. Scotland is starting to come out of its what they call tier 3. It's not a full lockdown, but tier 4 was a full lockdown. Tier 3, and a lot of it is in tier 3. A lot of them are in tier 2, and us, the Highlands and the Islands, are in tier 1. Aberdeen's in tier 2. We're in tier 1, as I say, and it's trying to work out what you're supposed to be doing in each different tier. They've made it so complex. But England is just going into a full lockdown on Thursday, which is the 5th of November. Now, far be it for me to say it, but anybody who knows his English history is the 5th of November is either commemorated or celebrated, depending on your point of view, when Guy Fawkes was the only person ever to go to the English Parliament with honest intentions. He was going to blow it up. So we're wondering why England's going into a lockdown on the day, the 5th of November. We think the Prime Minister's frightened or something.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Andrew's plotting something.
No. Honestly, I'm not. No, I'm cursing my keyboard through my. I did want to look up something for myself, and yeah.
Well, having a keyboard that doesn't quite work is going to be pretty much like using voice recognition from Microsoft, isn't it?
Pretty much, yes. That's a good way of putting it. That's a really good way of putting it.
Hey, Paul, if you want to go and rest a little bit, go ahead.
Yeah, I might do that, Roger. You're back. You're back good now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can bring me back host. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, I might do that. I'm whipped. I don't know.
Well, just catching up with you. That's okay. That happens.
You know, it's when you're up most of the night looking for the chariot. You know,
there we go.
Jesus. Throw him out.
It's not going to come while you're looking for it.
I'm not listening to this craziness today. There.
Okay, maybe I'll be back.
No,
okay.
Get some rest, Paul. Take care, okay?
You
Bye-bye.
take care, Paul.
Hey, Paul, take care.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, Paul.
Well, it's coming down pretty good here right now for the snow.
Oh,
David, I got a question for you. Sorry, I was wondering about something, and actually watching some clips of Top Gear, and it made me think, and I said, I'm going to ask David. In general, now we'll start at Scotland, and then we'll talk about all of UK as a whole. Is religion very influential now at this point? Like, I know, I mean, primarily it's Anglican, but does it have a strong presence, would you say?
well, no, Anglican is England.
Yeah, no, I'm like I said, we'll start with Scotland, but then afterwards, just because an Anglican church actually.
From the premise that I am not very religious and have very good reason not to be, Scotland is not under the grip of the church the way it used to be in general. There are still the Protestant Catholic split, particularly around things like Celtic Rangers, which is where football is the religion, not religion.
Right.
The further west and out into the Western Isles you go, it's more and more part of the community and more important.
Okay.
And also along the coast where there are fishing villages.
Yeah.
Which is understandable.
Yeah.
And
kind of like it's the same thing as here, like that, you know, like Catholicism in Quebec, for instance, is very big. It lost a lot of its control, but as you get into the villages, you know, the community, the fishing community, stuff like that, it tends to have a bigger presence.
Yeah. Obviously, Ireland's a certain way. I can't speak too much about that. And England, in some ways, you've got less, but you've got more churches.
Right.
And when you talk about Anglican or Protestant, you've got the Anglican High Church, and then you've got your normal churches, if you like. Mm-hmm. The High Church in England it makes the Catholics look like they're not religious.
Yeah,
they're, you know,
it's quite stringent, yes.
Very, very stringent. Now, this is where I'm on dodgy ground because my mother was High Church, and that led to difficulties, shall we say, very much so between me and my parents for various reasons. So it's it's dodgy ground, but no, it has still a fair bit of influence. Plus, the bishops can all go to the House of Lords, etc. So they're all
intertwined.
Got a political influence as well.
Sorry, Roger, I didn't mean to make it religious. This is more of like I'm looking at it more as a country study versus religion. I'm not. So,
no problem.
I was just,
it's not. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from, if you like.
Yeah, no. Mm-hmm.
Doctrine and indoctrine. Oh, who said indoctrination? But it still does have an influence, but it's nowhere like it used to be.
Right. Okay.
Nowhere
that was a fair answer. That's just what I was curious about. Yeah.
And I mean, I remember when I was a little lad, when I was a boy, that you could go into a church without any problem whatsoever. These days, if it's not open for a service, the doors are probably locked.
Just once again, the same as, I mean, pretty much it equals out to like Catholicism here in Quebec, and then it's the same thing. It's all locked now where it used to be open. We used to go to our Catholic church because I lived in a very small area. It was the only building you could get into on rainy nights. So if you wanted to have a couple of beer and you didn't want to get wet, you'd go into the Catholic church, sit up in the pews, and other things that I'm not going to get into.
Well, you were in church. If there'd been anything wrong, we would have stopped you.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we're being bad boys today, Wakey.
Hey, Wakey, how you doing?
I'll take responsibility on this one. This one's on me. No, and I seen for John Cleese doing a eulogy and stuff, just YouTube stuff, and that just made me think, what kind of presence it still had, So.
No, I mean, well, that's a perfect example. The Life of Brian was once banned.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But if it came out these days, they'd probably be showing it in the church hall. It's
Well, like I say, my parents got married in 1965, and half my father's family wouldn't go to the wedding because she was Protestant and he was Catholic. They considered it a mixed marriage, So it was the same things going on.
Yeah. How you doing, Wakey? Hope you're doing good. Hope your health is a lot better.
Yeah, these days in Scotland, that wouldn't be so much of a problem. I mean, they've had Rangers players playing for Celtic, for goodness sake. It's
so that's, can't cross the path much more than that. So thank you.
A cross-divide wedding in Glasgow these days. She's a Celtic supporter and he's a Rangers supporter. Well, it just improves the family fight after the wedding.
Something to talk about. Once again, like here with hockey, it's the same thing. I've always been very proud to live in Montreal and never go for the Montreal Canadiens. I've considered that a lifelong passion of mine to not support the home team.
They lost my support a long freaking time ago.
Mm-hmm. Well, I used to have, when I worked for that music company, we had really good season tickets. We'd take a lot of customers and go, and it was 6 rows from the ice, close to the center line. They were fantastic. And I would go once in a while. I'd get them from my friend, if nobody else was using them. And my boss's, one of his friends has tickets about maybe 10 seats over. And every time I went, he called my boss the next day furious, and that fucking idiot from the Gaspé was there again last night with these Toronto jerseys starting shit. I made myself quite well known. So.
You running out painkillers, Wakey? I got a bunch of those here. I always keep a good supply. Like my doctor last time I went and saw her, I told her, I says, why don't you do me a favor? She says, what? Well, I says, I want to go see about my teeth getting pulled and all that. And you're right, buddy.
I can't type with my keyboard, so you get where it's going for.
Thank you, Andrew. So I says,
I want my song.
Yeah. So I says, my teeth, I got to get them all pulled, and I don't have the money to get them all pulled yet. So I says, I'm getting a lot of abscesses, which is not true, but it did happen once.
Mm-hmm.
It cost me $100 just to get pills from my bloody dentist for the
what?
appointment. Yeah, I had to go in for an appointment. They had to check what kind of abscess I had. And
Oh
they
God.
charged me $80 right there. So I said, the hell with it. And I says, can you furnish me some penicillin? She said, oh, no problem. So she prescribed me 4 bottles.
Wow.
So I
That
told
is-
her, no way in hell I can get my teeth pulled out right away. It's over $3,000 now. So
And then
1,006 for the teeth that be pulled, and another 1,000 something for the partials. right
and
away.
Miguel never got back to you.
Nope.
There's a lot.
I phoned 3 times.
I had to get Xenia to. She went, and I had to get her to get them to call me back because they changed the dentist I had last year is gone.
I broke
Okay.
next.
So,
Hey, broke necks.
hey, Brock, next. What's going on, bud?
I forgot more on Thursday, Wiki. Okay.
My sister had. I don't know if I told you that she has this. She had the same thing with her foot as Herman has.
Okay.
She was 16 months. You know those boots, the boot you put on with the Velcro.
Yeah.
You're supposed to only ever wear one, and I think the maximum is 6 months that you should go with one. And she's gone through 3 of them.
Oh,
And she
God.
works for the hospital. She, I mean, administration, but nonetheless for the super hospital. And she was supposed to go in the beginning of March, but then COVID hit, so that all got sidetracked after them already screwing up booking a couple of them. So she finally got it done the other day. She had one 2 weeks before, they canceled that. Then another one canceled. Then this one finally happened. And they had her on the table and they froze it, but they didn't put her out. They had this blanket over it.
Okay.
It's gone so long, they had to take a bit of bone from her heel and place in there along with 2 screws.
Huh. Shit.
And the anesthesiast came in because they wanted the nerve deaden the nerve into it, of course, so she could recover after. It was a day surgery. And they froze the wrong foot.
Ah.
Oh,
So they ended up freezing both foot. She lost all feeling, and they kept saying, well, when are you going to go? Oh, he'll be back in 2 hours, then another 2 hours, then a 6 hour, because they didn't realize just how badly it was. The anesthesiast really screwed up onto it. So they left her basically paralyzed for the whole night. She couldn't walk.
Shit.
So she could only get out the next day. She put in a complaint onto them. Like she said, she's lucky she knows how to do it because she's in the system what they needed to do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, most people don't. And I mean, you're not going to sue them. You can't sue a doctor anyways here. So it's not going to change anything.
Yeah, I found that out when my doctor screwed up my back.
Yeah.
I couldn't sue.
They're covered. They're covered from any kind of lawsuit, basically, unless it's complete and utter neglect. They were drinking and you can prove it and you gave them a breathalyzer on the table.
Yeah.
There's no suing.
Yeah. I know I was going to do that too. And when they screwed up my back, and, nope, couldn't do it. I went and saw a lawyer for that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trying to get my camera to focus. Yeah, no, it doesn't leave you. Sue the incumbent. Yeah, no, you can't sue here. It's it doesn't same as your car. Like we can't sue. Like when I think what might have done my accident was when they did construction here, they had a bad chopped off area where it dropped about 6 inches
Yeah.
and no sign. So I hit that as it was like dropping a brick,
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do with it? You can't sue them.
the first time that happened to me, I tried going after the council, and they said you can't, you can't prove it.
Yep.
Now I carry cameras, and it has happened again. And I different place, different council. You can't prove it. I said I've got cameras. Oh yeah, but you won't. I said yes, I have, because I had my dash cam, I had an action cam, and my DSLR. All time and dated, all agreeing. Lots of pictures showing the light in the slight depression, as they called it. You could have parked a Mini in that slight depression and not seen it.
Wow.
And the fact that it had been there for a while, and that I didn't have photographs of, but I had a friend who avoided it in daylight a week before. So they ended up paying for tire, wheel, and the what do you call it, front drive shaft.
Okay.
Suspension, tires, and
All that
wheel
stuff.
are all listed in Montreal as a non-responsible. It's actually a clause in their city and corporate that they cannot be sued for it. Those parts cannot be sued. So that basically anything that can happen from a pothole, they're not liable for it. That's what it comes down to.
And believe me, there's a lot there
There's a
too.
lot of them, yeah. Mm-hmm.
In the UK, everybody, be it at local level or national, the A96, there's a road that is the responsibility of Bear Scotland. So if you're on the A96, it's a road between Aberdeen and Inverness. That's the people you have to go after.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're on a road other than that, say in Elgin or Fochabers, then it's the local council, the Moray Council, that are responsible for it, and you can go after them. Doesn't help the roads any, but
Yeah. See, there's almost no real suing here. It's there's not really many instances you can do it.
you're not really suing them. You're
You're claiming damage. Well, yeah, but you know, it's completely fair to me. Then again, I own a tire shop at home. Yeah. Like the manhole cover that I hit last year, you know, that was $7,500 damage, and the insurance put me at fault because they can't get money from the town.
Yeah.
He said we're going to call them, but they're not going to pay, and he said they're going to, you know, and then you'll be liable. Like he just basically said that's how it's going to go.
Hey, bro, Nix, I wish you lived around here, man. I need 4 brand new tires for my car.
Wakey, I a friend of mine, I'll see if I can look it out. It's going to take some time to dig out because it was a while ago. Put dash cam footage of his wife's accident, and it was horrendous. She was on her side of the road, basically, and the car coming the other way drove into her, full head on, what have you. And the guy tried to claim that's not what happened, but thankfully she had dash cam footage. Well, thankfully, he had the dash cam footage. She was in hospital for about 6 months, and she spent the first 3 months of it unconscious. Thankfully, he had that and proved it was the other guy's fault, and etc. etc. And Margaret still hasn't seen just won't watch the footage because John's told her how bad it is.
Sorry, I'm just looking for something.
Bro, Nix, did you get a chance to go flying lately? I went yesterday and I posted my film already, my video. So,
Roger, I'm going to give you a link in the private chat here.
Yeah.
For a place that I've gotten tires in the past. You can get some pretty good deals on them. If you just need another place to call for prices or anything, it's worth a try. And they're installed and balanced at that place as well, usually with the price.
Whereabouts are they in Montreal?
South Shore.
Oh, the South Shore?
Saint Constant, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I bought in the past, I think the last thing I bought was my winters there. Yeah, winter tires. See, like here, there's no such thing as like pain and suffering and all that stuff. Like if there's an accident and you can't sue for, because you can only go after them for medical coverage that isn't covered by Quebec healthcare anyway. So like all that stuff, there's not really much left after that you can do. So. And yeah, pain and suffering is pretty much non-existent. You hear Roxy sawing off a...
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She woke me up early enough this morning to go outdoors, for God's sake. 5 o'clock in the morning to go outdoors. Well, she wakes me up usually at 6 o'clock, but her hour didn't go back.
Jeez. Oh, that sucks, Brock.
Marginal conditions there.
Yeah, dang. Sorry to hear that, bro. Next. Yeah, Wiki, dash cams are invaluable. Yeah.
Mhm.
I was supposed to get one, but my brother went and sold it. So
I'm gonna.
I quite often
he bought it
use dash
brand new
cam.
and he didn't know how to work it, so he gave it. What? He almost gave it away.
When
Oh, well.
people in America complain about their roads, I quite often use a bit of dash cam footage to show them they've got nothing
Yeah.
to complain about.
Now I was the opposite when I go to places, well, like Latvia, and that they're like, "Oh, the roads must be bad here," and I'm like, "No, you should see ours. They're like Afghanistan post-war."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's Wakey put a link to?
Oh, by the way, Rogers, because the link made me think I commented on your video. It's a stupid comment, but because my keyboard, I can't type much, and I watched it. Just like great video, great watch, or something corny like that. It's just literally that's what I could get typed out. So
Okay. No problem.
Mm.
Just gotta check that link that Wiki just put up there.
Yeah, I'm looking now.
I noticed there's a couple of channels you can see a wicked accidents going on with the dash cams.
Mm.
Oh, Wiki. Okay.
We dirt
Ouch.
paved roads. I must be behind you guys. Ooh.
Okay.
Well, I don't see what you were on about, Wakey. That was obviously your fault. You must have known there was a woman driver coming.
Oh, God.
Alienated half the planet.
Well, here in the real world, they paved their dirt roads. Here in Alaska, we dirt over paved roads. Worse than the States.
Oh my God. You guys got to see that. I'll put the link in the chat. Check this out. This came up recommended right after. It's a train. You know when they do those like cars going under low bridges? Well, it's a train going under a low bridge because the car haulers were too high. I've never, oh my God almighty, I've never seen something like this in my entire life.
Oh, shit.
This is
Oh, my
insane.
God. He backed up and went back forward, eh? Oh, well. I mean, really?
Hey, good on him. He's making a proper job of it.
Holy crap.
I've never seen this in my life. I've never seen one with a train before. That's why. Look, oh my God, at the end when you see the cars inside
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
I wonder if any of those cars got scratched.
Wait till the end, Roger. You'll get that answer.
Yeah, you're gonna get your answer big time. I've never seen that in my whole life.
Oh my God. Oh, no, 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 no.
It'll buff out. yeah, exactly right.
I have a feeling that guy won't be driving a train anymore.
No. And I mean, you don't even notice it happening. I mean, you know, they must have radioed to them because it's a train. They're not even going to feel that, you know.
God damn.
Sorry, that was just so crazy. I couldn't.
Yeah. Wrote next just a scratch.
Am I going to come up with
Unreal. What a mess.
tore some nerves in my shoulder. Didn't even ask if I was okay. I didn't tell her I had a video. Just a scratch.
I just can't believe she had the nerve to pin the blame on you.
But the teacup will sort that. Yeah. My God.
So that's me having second thoughts about sending my car south on the back of a train now.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable. I mean, you see it a lot with trucks and stuff like that, but I've gotten stuck like that once or twice. One time I'm outside of Boston, I had to park. I had to get the cops in, clear it out, and back up 9 blocks to get out.
Yeah.
The sign, small little sign like this. I hate that so much, when you're a truck driver, literally. The sign's like this freaking big. It's the size of a badge. Like, like, oh yeah, you'll pick that up in a hurry and go. Well, so stopping, backing up, and 9 blocks backing up is a long way to go. Yeah.
Well, even if you were speeding, it was your road, Wakey.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She crossed the line. It's yeah. Hey ho, let's not go there. I've only ever come up across an unsigned low bridge once. It was signed at the bridge, so I didn't go into it or anything.
No.
Yeah.
But when you turned down the road to it, which is once you made the right turn, there was nowhere else to go. You weren't going to turn left or right before you got to the bridge.
Right.
There was no sign at the junction to say low bridge or anything, which there normally is.
Like I said, this one was small, but yeah, once I got down, that's why I had to be backed out. There was nowhere to go. There was nowhere to. I was a sitting duck, if you will.
The guy said, "Well, how are you going to get out?" I said, "Well, I'll have to reverse." He said, "All that way, and it's back up a hill."
Right.
I said, "Well, there's no other way. What else can I do?" Yeah, you're going to take the bridge and wait for me. And I said, "But if you'll guide me back, there is a chance I can reverse into this churchyard, this cemetery, and turn round in it. But you're going to have to revert. You're going to have to guide me back." And he just looked at it. He said, "Reverse back up the hill." So, so that's what I did.
No, sorry to hear that, bro. Next time you having problems like that with your Skydio too. If John DiNardo was on here, he would explain to you from A to Z how to do it.
Yeah. Have you seen John, by the way?
No. He popped in the other day. He was at going into a store. He was going into DJ's.
Is he not buying up America's electric cars at the moment or something?
No, he's not going into electric cars.
He's not going to now.
No.
Because that's the last time I saw him. He was talking about
it, yeah.
But
he's seen how much too much was involved for that. So
yeah, I really think that they'll see sense before too long and go hydrogen. Iceland use it.
I agree. It is the best balance into it. It's
yeah.
Especially for
drone shots. And break back, guys.
Hi, drone shots.
Yeah.
Iceland have been running buses for years now, and they're gradually turning to cars for it as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Once their cars are done, there's zero emittance. I mean, there's nothing left except for a volcano. That's the only thing.
But they can't do anything about that.
That's it. That's a natural one. But other than there's nothing really man-made after that. That would be it.
Yeah.
It's
they're doing it right.
They are. I've said it time and time again. People ask me why I like Iceland. The biggest reason, they're so far ahead of anybody else on Earth. They really are.
They seem to be the most common sense people I've ever met.
There's no nonsense. There's no. If it makes sense, we're doing it. That's just the way they are. There's no. It's so cut and dry, and on the side of common sense. Like even the way they grow their own vegetables, cuts down all the shipping coming in and all that stuff. everything has a purpose.
Yeah.
It's like seeing the future of like colonization of Mars happening right before your eyes on Iceland. It really has that feeling to it.
Well, there is probably a reason for that. You've been to Iceland. You know what it can look like in some places.
It is pretty empty. I mean, it really does. That's exactly. It does feel like it. It feels a bit like a colonization more than a country. You know.
That's good, bro. Next, yeah, good idea.
They-
That could be where John is. Flying his Skydio now he's got it back.
And today's weather forecast is brought to you by the Canadian Drone Hub. And this is how it looks.
It's getting whiter.
Yeah. Getting more than you got, Andrew.
What's that?
Snow, we're getting more than you got, I think.
Yeah, it's
Or is
also well. I mean, it's cooler in your area, and you can tell you got more fog, so you're getting more of that the two pressures meeting because you're closer to the mountains. I'm assuming.
Yeah. And that's our weather today. No flaw.
That was a good catch. So your last video, that was really good.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Kim's the one that pressured me to go fly yesterday. Go fly. They're there still. Go fly.
Between him
Okay.
and Paul, you can pretty much just shut down your brain, and you got your. They keep you in check. You got tough managers. Good morning, Kim. I woke up on the wrong side of the freaking.
Hey, Wiki. Yeah, it could be worse to be there. Yeah, Wiki.
And I don't mean it to be insulting, but I know like Marcel and some are from the West Coast of British Columbia and that. And then when I used to where you worked for that music company, we had a division in BC.
Anyone else?
They'd say, "Oh, you got 2 feet of snow last weekend. Oh my God, it's just a little bit of rain here." And it's like that is the most gloomy thing of all. Sorry, but I know you want me to say I envy you because you're getting rain and it's +1, but to me that's not winter. I know you want me to be jealous, but I'll take the snow over all winter of just the.
So did you kick you kicked him out, did you? He's no longer there. He's gone to somewhere cold and snowy, has he? Morning, Kim.
Brotenex says, has anyone noticed a massive increase in their AdSense? Nope. Not me, that's for sure.
Yeah, they did boost it. A lot have been talking about it. Even us, I haven't been on a while, and we got boosted.
What do you mean boosted? What do you mean?
The value per 1,000 went up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Check your AdSense after and see what it's going at. See if it's gone up since last month. We're almost, I think, didn't you say 13.85 or 14, like almost $14? We were at 9.
What are you talking about? Taxes?
No. Your rate for the AdSense you get for the ads that are shown on your channel.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that rate. Yeah, that's the one.
I'm going to show you some live cams from the ski slopes of Scotland. That's what they want. Unfortunately, this is what they've got.
Okay.
Well, same here, yeah. But it isn't a bit early for you guys too. I mean, to get that snow enough to do that.
Yeah, it is really. But they've got their webcams up, so they must be expecting snow. We were up there the other week, and nothing, not even a hint of snow.
Yeah, because for us too, I mean, they wouldn't be skiing this time of year. Roger's got some ski hills down by his way, and I think it would be early for them too.
Mount Bromont.
And White Owl's across the border, right?
It's another month or so before they'd expect to be.
It's doing 18 Fahrenheit right now. It's -8 Celsius. We're supposed to get 16 Celsius on Thursday, Friday, Saturday 13. And next week also, holy shit.
Yeah.
Next week we're going up to 13, 15, 16, 18, 15.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's our Indian summer.
I was looking for webcams. This is like Mont Tremblant. This is the one north. But they're I guess they're so they don't even want to turn on their cams until they get something to show, I guess. So that's where Michael Douglas and them own their house. There's a couple of them up there in that area. That's a really nice area. They had the Ferrari race
I've
there.
been averaging $40 per month for now, over $100. I was guessing it's all US dollars. Bro, next.
Okay.
Yeah, the elections will be over in a couple of days, or tomorrow, or whenever it is, and then the fight really starts.
Oh, I hope it doesn't start so we don't have to hear about it anymore. I'm so sick of hearing about it. I'm so sick of it. I go, everything you do, I'm sick of it. It's not even our friggin' election. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
I can't understand why it's so important over here. It leads all the news stories, and
Yeah. Well, I mean, for us, for next door, I mean, we always have an expression here: as the state sneezes, we catch the cold. So there we are, because we are joined at the hip. But nonetheless,
I don't know what the okay, I'm just looking for something here, guys. Won't be long.
tomorrow, anybody doing live streams and stuff like that, you should be okay. You're in the morning. It's going to be crazy on YouTube. I figured it's going to be.
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow morning.
Yeah, the bandwidth is going to.
I will not be on tomorrow night. I'm usually on Tuesday night, so I'm not going to go on.
Oh, to me, even if I did go on, it would be like closing the shutters in the OK Corral. It's like I'm not even touching the door.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's see. Okay, I can't find it, so. I was looking for that AdSense to what you were talking about a while ago. Yeah, we're not going to talk about politics, guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, just meant it as passing. Not to get.
Just, the guys in the chat too there. So.
Okay. Say, was making a statement about the opposite of sick and tired of hearing of it.
I gave shit to JDS yesterday. I gave him hell about that yesterday in chat.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
My son's first day of online schooling. He's got to go every second day now. So this week, yeah. So this week he's only going to go 2 days a week, and next week he'll go 3 days a week because it's every second day. So that's going to jump back and forth every week.
Oh God!
And he said he already told his mother that they start off with not even the lesson they were supposed to start off with, or the class, you know. So,
yeah. I gotta go out in this weather. I didn't want to go out, but I gotta go out.
Put the coat on, Kim.
Yeah. No, in person there, Andrew. Oh.
For school, you mean? They just started this week, but when they started this fall or not long after, they put it that because we go to English, go to grade 11 here. 10 and 11 we're going every second day, but 9 for some reason was going every day, and they just decided that they're cracking down harder, so they're going to make it now even grade 9 are going to go. So he's at home today, but he'll be there tomorrow. The idea they're saying is they don't want as many kids in the class, and that way they can shift the classes around and go heavier on the cleanings and stuff, and also cut down the interaction. Will that work? I don't know. but that's the thinking behind it. So today is online, tomorrow in school. So he'll do 2 days this week, Tuesday and Thursday at the
Okay.
school, and next week, therefore, he'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the school.
They not doing anything by Zoom or anything?
Yeah, that's what he's doing today. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have a good one, Wakey. You take care, bud.
Okay, Wiki.
Enjoy the walk.
Yeah, I gotta go to Staples today. I gotta check something out.
Wow, we should go together. There you go.
Eh?
That's where I'm going. Well, I'm going to Best Buy first, and then other than that, because Staples, they match Best Buy prices anyway. So
Yeah.
supposedly they have the keyboards in stock, but I've learned not to bank on that as a definite.
Yeah.
I would have got it from Amazon, just that it would only come in Thursday.
And you need it now.
This I do need, yeah. As much as it pisses me off and I don't want to, it's like the last thing in the world. Like I say yesterday, I found out the tenants were leaving without telling me at first, so the keyboard was a fitting end to a great day. It kind of worked. So
One of the few remote Alaskan towns without outbreaks after outbreaks. Yeah.
awesome. That is good.
Nice to hear that, bro. Next, yeah.
Like even my parents' area got bad. And I mean, we were doing so good, and just they opened up too fast, got too cocky, knowing that there'd be a second run of it, and that's what got us in the mess we're into.
Huh.
I don't know if you can see Wakey, but like I can zoom out for a second. Like Quebec is here, and then you see where it says New Brunswick.
Yeah.
All this area was shut down for the first run of COVID. So these are the Atlantic provinces. You got New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, and Newfoundland. And they walked out of the first run with 120 cases, all solved and no deaths.
Yeah.
Now they are getting it. And remember that doctor that went through? One doctor left, went into Quebec, come back, and all of a sudden from him, there ended up being 3,000 cases, and they had their first 2 deaths from it, and it spread from there. And
Yeah.
I think they shut it down to Quebec again because my parents were able to go at one point. No, they are shut down again, but you had to apply online.
Yeah.
Only border areas, like, and they're not exactly border. They're 80 kilometers away, but that's the closest Walmart or anything to them. There's nothing else. So
Yeah.
when they're closed, it kind of cut them off from a lot of things.
We don't have any pass-through traffic, and we require a negative test before allowed on the plane to get here. The ferry is canceled, so the plane is the only way to get here.
Exactly.
That's a good idea.
Yep. I mean, it's the only way in the end. Like it, lump it, leave it. The only way to do it is isolate onto, and then
Yeah.
off the nerve. Once you start opening it up, you're gonna. I mean, we understand. Like for instance, in a city like Montreal, you're not gonna have 0 cases because you gotta at some point open up an airport. But at least then it can be manageable numbers that doesn't put a strain on the hospital. That's exactly what it is. It's
Yeah.
but you got to cut it off the nerve to make it manageable.
You know, this whole crap reminds me of that movie Z Nation with Brad Pitt.
Oh my god, I never even thought of that. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That is true.
That was a good movie. They were supposed to make a sequel to that, and it never came out yet.
Yeah, not for a while now. Well, they're starting to do filming again. Like,
There's a few new series started, hasn't it? But it's interesting to see how I don't know how it is with you, but in this country, the money seems to be talking when it comes to COVID. The new Batman was allowed to to carry on filming in Liverpool while everybody else was locked down.
Well, there's a lot of movies are shot here regularly, anyways. But like Halle Berry and all them, they all had to be in quarantine for 14 days before they could do anything. So she was secluded on this place. It's a new line of they checked by the pictures. You know, they traced her where she was, and it's these condos right by the Bell Center where the Canadians play. But they found a couple of them though. The head of Uline. A couple of CEOs came into Canada and they got the exemption under essential services.
Oh,
Wow.
hey, okay, bro. Next, you be safe at work now.
Have a good one,
Take care, bro.
Like we have just over 10,000 deaths here in Canada, and 3,500 of them came from Montreal.
Yeah.
Well, from the one city. Quebec as a province is 6,272. So that's way over half of them came from this one province.
Oh,
Mm.
we'll get out of it one day.
Yep.
That's the way I see it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So,
Hey guys, I'll probably be closing early today because I got some errands to do, and this weather is crappy outdoors. But I still got to go out.
send Kim.
Send him on the lawn tractor to go up.
I'm going to send Tim's money. That's what I'm doing. He doesn't know it yet, but I am.
Well, oh my God.
Everybody check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported. Don't forget to hit that like button.
So is World War Z worth watching then, Blind Neil or Roger?
Well, I'm talking about the movie they made with Brad Pitt there. It's called, I think it was called Z Nation, or that was worth watching. I think I might try and get it out. If it's on Netflix, I'm gonna try and see if it's there, and I'll probably look at it again tonight. I think it's called Z Nation.
World War Z, or Z as you call it.
Yeah.
I'm getting desperate for things to watch movie-wise now.
World War Z. That's what Blind Nails wrote down.
Yeah.
That's the movie, the title of the movie.
I just rewatched The Hunt for Red October.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I looked at that so many freaking times, you wouldn't believe it.
Seeing as how Mr. Bond, Commander Bond, has died, I thought I'd watch one of his films. And that was the one I picked because I actually don't like James Bond that much. But Tom Clancy.
Yeah, thanks, Blizzard. Yeah, I live in the same city as Andrew.
Tom Clancy must have had a bloody great contact within the military because his books were spot on.
Sorry, I wanted to say thank you, Blizzard, but I had cookie in my mouth. Sorry about that.
Cookies?
Yeah,
Look at this guy eating cookies early in the morning.
Zenny just made them. Yeah,
I didn't even, oh my God. I didn't even have breakfast yet.
this is breakfast. I didn't because I took her for well, I don't usually eat in the morning early, but
yeah. Well, I take so many freaking pills in the morning, I don't get hungry until later.
Well, is that good for your stomach though, or like the pills on empty stomach? What you take?
Well,
yeah.
Oh, some of my pills I have to take when I'm eating, and others it doesn't matter. And one in particular, I have to make sure it's 2 or 3 hours after I've eaten. So
yeah,
it varies depending on the tablet.
That's why I was curious what his pills say about it all. Which one? Blizzard, you know how I am about Quebec, and that's the thing. Quebec tends to get very cocky, like it likes to show up the rest of Canada. So it actually did a very good job in the beginning, but then got kind of cocky and opened things up way too quick. People said it, they didn't listen, and here we are. That's not political.
Medical. Sounded medical to me.
It's a language thing. I.e. a chromosome thing.
See, I'm trying to think. It's stretching my knowledge now, but I know viruses don't have DNA, do they? They have RNA.
Oh, I was talking about French when I said chromosome.
But you really are. All the knowledge I have there comes from reading books and fiction books at that. Actually, it was the Tom Clancy comment I made. It suddenly made me think. He's, I used to, when his books were coming out, as they came out, I used to say, not just he's got a good contact in the military, but he's seeing things before they happen, and then, reality catches up and does the same thing as the latest Tom Clancy. It just occurred to me that he did a couple of books, didn't he, on what was going to be world pandemics and killing everybody off with viruses. Thanks, Blind Neil.
Let me see. Let's see that. Yeah. Hey guys, in the chat thing, I'm gonna close down. Everybody in the live stream, have a good one. Y'all be safe. Thanks for being here. And we'll see you all tomorrow at 5 o'clock on PMS show, Paul Murray. Show tonight, 5 o'clock. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.